unbreakable powers! Here's the wizard! The mystical wizard!
Greetings, travelers, Wiz Kids, and Wordplayers, and we are back. The scariness of last week is over, and the scariness of last night is also over for some. And someone is cracking open a cold one right here on Wow Wednesday.
It's a Diet Dr. Pepper. I'm really kicking them back.
Those are the best kind. Diet Dr. Pepper.
Good stuff. What's up, fellas? How was your week, Wiz?
What's up, brother?
My week was uneventful. Nothing important happened.
Nothing.
And nothing of value was lost. So,
that's right. Damn right.
But
there was for me, there was something of value gained. We're not going to go into it because
we're not going to talk about nothing. That's not going to talk about anything. Snowman is back.
Hello.
And also here,
nothing.
Who? Well, hold on. I've Jesker. Hello. I've had this joke for a while saved up, so don't think of this as a slight or anything like that. But the man who put KH on his ballot only because he wanted to vote for Kingdom Hearts, it's Jesker James.
That's what you get. The slow clap.
All right. So Samurai is here. And Snowman is here. And he's
is my shit still not working?
No, you're good. You're good.
Snowman. Oh, am I?
Yeah. No, it sounds good.
Yep.
Oh, I'm up in this bitch then. What's up?
Yeah.
What is up?
Just sit back, relax, and be your charming self, brother.
Yep. And Jesker, don't worry, we're not going to talk about anything of the news because it's not what we do here. So
that's right. We're not doing it.
Otherwise, nothing happened. Nothing happened. Nothing happened.
Oh, you mean Donald Trump?
Who?
No, he said you've dated the show now, Snowman. Now the show is an evergreen.
Jesus, man. Right. What the
That's against my philosophy too.
You got to have evergreen content. And that's the key of being a YouTuber is evergreen content.
That's what I told you actually the other day. I'm a moron, dude.
Jesus.
Anyway, I don't know whose week really to start with first. It's just Cynic already gave his.
Yeah, mine was great, man. I came up to Birmingham, visited family, handled some business, and currently streaming with you guys. It's been really good week, man.
Nice, dude.
Yeah. I might just go on up to Tennessee and hang out with Jesker for a week, see how it goes up there.
Do you have a car?
Yeah, of course I have a car. I'm a grown man.
Awesome, because I don't have one right now. Take me places. I need food. I need groceries. Let's go.
Oh, damn.
You still ain't got your alternator fixed?
I've got the alternator. I just got it today. They had to order it.
Yeah.
I'm getting it fixed tomorrow. So hopefully
$200, $300.
I'll be. No, I found one for $150.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good.
Yeah. So hopefully
they charge you in mechanic hours.
No, actually, it's my sister's boyfriend. He's gonna put it on for me.
Hell yeah! You should watch him and learn how to do it. Pretty easy.
Like, so I found out like on a lot of cars, like the alternator is like really easy to get to, but easy. on my Honda, it's like buried in there, so it's like a pain in the ass.
So buried underneath everything, yeah.
Yeah. So I'm like, anyways, I found out what actually killed it. So it's leaking oil somewhere, and oil got into the alternator and killed it.
Oh. Yeah, fried the
so
coil
what I'm gonna do is since it's a Honda Pilot and gas prices are ridiculous, I'm going to get it back in running condition. I am going to try and clean some of the oil out to make it somewhat presentable. and then I'm going to trade that
just-
bitch in for something that's smaller and better on gas.
Yeah, that makes sense. What year is it?
It's a 2015.
Okay. Miles? How many miles?
173, I think.
It's not bad for a Honda. You can probably get like 10 grand for it. Well, trade-in value, they'll probably give you like 5 on a new car. So, but
Well, I'm not going to
selling
get.
sell first.
Yeah, I'm not going to get like a brand new car. I mean,
Well,
Those
fuck
are
that.
boy.
I mean, that because cars lose their value like super quick. So
yeah. Rule
No,
of
I'm not
thumb:
gonna-
never buy a brand new car unless you
Yeah,
are
fuck that.
leasing.
Only for the smell.
Yeah, but I mean, even used cars, bro.
Hello, Ruby
Like all
King.
my cars, my Audi and my Volkswagen, both I bought used. So
So since we're on the topic, y'all got any recommendations for vehicles?
if you can get a Toyota Camry or Corolla, probably the best cars for the money you can get. Dead serious. You can't break them. They're reliable. They're pretty fun cars to drive because they're a little zippy. Or some form of Honda.
I
That's
got
what
an
yeah.
Elantra. I like that.
I had an
Elantras are pretty good.
rental car one time. So story time. I had a
Story
Toyota.
time.
I had a Toyota Sienna before I
Yeah.
had the Honda,
Yeah.
and I was looking to trade it in for something, and I was
Ruby
actually
King says stay away from Kia.
I was, oh yeah, God, no, definitely no. My sister had a Kia Soul, piece of junk. No. But no. So I was actually driving out the Sienna, and I was like looking for something else to get, and I wasn't paying attention. I was looking off at this car dealership, and I ended up rear-ending this truck. So I
Nice.
totaled the Sienna. Ended up having to get a rental car. It was an Elantra, and then I ended up buying the Honda.
Yeah. So I've driven 2 Camrys, and both of them I drove to 250,000 miles. No problems, but I wrecked both of them. Otherwise, I would probably have driven them way further than that. So
My grandmother had a Toyota Highlander, and
Mhm.
that bitch had 300,000 miles on it, and then somebody wrecked it.
ran into it. Yeah, it's usually what
Yeah.
happens. So they're cheap
That
to
thi-
work on.
Yeah.
And as long as you keep the oil changed in them, keep good tires on them, bro, you driving bitches forever. They're tanks. So
Yeah. My
that's what
brother's
I'd
got
look
a
for.
my brother's got a Toyota Tacoma.
Yeah, go get you a Tacoma, bro. You live in Tennessee.
Yeah, but I want something that's good on gas.
Yeah, Tacomas are pretty shitty on gas.
No,
Anyway.
Nissans are garbage, Ruby King. What are you talking about?
Nissans are mid, man. They're not as garbage as they used to be. Wizard, I know you drive them 2004 Nikes. Calm down. Let men
No,
be
an
men
old-
for a
you're
second.
you're really dragging down the stream with car
An
talk. I'm
old
sorry.
Jeep chick.
I'm gonna have to
Yo,
put my
man.
foot down.
Look at the chat. The chat is joining in.
Wizard of that's called engagement, Wizard.
Yeah.
But you know what? You know what's also called? The show's called Wow Wednesday, and I am the Wow and Wow Wednesday, and it's my show.
Wizard of
I thought me and
CarPlay,
Jessica and Snowman were well. And you were just
What?
Wednesday.
man.
No, I look like a goth. I'm cousin It. I'm not Wednesday.
Oh, got you. Okay, my bad. Oh, I forget. It's your show. What are we thinking, Jessica?
Got to engage the chat with. So I'm just saying that as I don't have a car, this is just it's mindless nonsense you're all saying to me. So
Well, we got to get you a car one day, Wiz. We got to get this show with mine and Jessica's and Snowman's talent to 1 million subs
Yeah.
with a bunch of bad rev,
well, with Snowman,
and then
now.
get you a car. I mean, really? Have you seen my name?
I mean, like,
Jessica,
have you
you
seen
wanna
Snowman?
read-
Have you seen? You see Snowman's
You wanna-
profile picture right now?
It's Jessica. Would you read my screen name?
Samurai Snowman.
That's not me. That's
not me.
that's not me. That's not what I asked you to do, Jessica. I asked you to read mine, and Wizard stepped on me. What's that
Hollywood
say?
Cynic.
There we go. Hollywood Wizard.
Preston says we gotta get you a girl wizard. Don't forget the horse is Ruby King.
We got to get you a car. We got to get you a girl.
Well,
man, we guys,
I will say
GoFundMe.
that if we are looking at this as far as history repeating itself, the
Yeah.
last time I had a girlfriend, someone was president. But there's
Oh,
something that I've been wanting to talk about for a week or so. Talked about it before on here, and it's got me kind of excited. Batman Arkham Shadow.
Is this a VR game that you were telling us all about?
This is the VR game that
Okay.
me and Jessica watched the trailer and we kind of talked about this, and
Yeah.
I watched a playthrough of this over
That's not a
couple
gun
weeks.
he's holding, is it?
No, it's his grapple.
That's his grapple.
Okay. I was about to say this ain't some Zack Snyder bullshit, is it?
No.
He has a ghetto blaster.
No, I will say that the no, so I watched the story playthroughs and I listened to like the audio logs and everything on this, and all I can say is that they cooked with this. It's insane. Like,
Yeah.
this random team that made, like, to my knowledge, nothing, or at least only VR stuff, or maybe even mobile stuff. I don't know, but like, the story team especially were really, really good. And even like as far as like being a VR game, the gameplay of it, it's pretty good. It does all the Arkham stuff for the best that the medium will allow it to do.
Yeah.
Like, you unlock like the enemies come at you with like stun sticks and the shields and the knives, just like they do in the Arkham games, and you can do the special takedowns and disarm and destroy and all that stuff. You can unlock all those in the perks like normal. And the heavy armored guys, you can do the beatdown and stuff like that, and that's pretty it's like just like Arkham. But so I'll talk a little bit about the story, but I will be spoiling it just because it's like it's really good, and the spoils kind of like help sell it. So it's like if you've absolutely wanted to go in blind, then watch a playthrough. And one of the spoilers is, as Preston pointed out, since it is an Arkham game, Joker is in it. Like, because why wouldn't he be? The Joker has to be in every single Arkham game.
I was about to say, I mean, for the rogues gallery that they have, Joker's, it's going to be in every Batman Arkham.
Who's voicing Joker in this one?
It's Troy Baker, who voiced him in Arkham Origins.
All right.
So basically, the cast of Arkham Origins all come back. I think Gordon is replaced, but Gordon is different in literally every single game. So that's just the nature of the Arkham beast. Isn't the Joker dead? Ruby King asked. No. So that's the thing. Arkham Shadow takes place after Origins and before Asylum. It's an Arkham Origins sequel.
So it's a prequel.
Yeah, it's a prequel, and
it's a prequel to a sequel.
It's a sequel to a prequel.
Oh God, my brain just broke.
No, if it was a prequel to a sequel, it would take place after Asylum and before City, or after City and before Night.
Yeah. Okay.
Is a sequel to a prequel. So
gotcha.
It takes place after Arkham City or Arkham Origins and Arkham Origins Blackgate. Sounds good, but why VR? That's the thing, is like this is a VR studio, so they made it. But like, as I'll say, so the plot of Arkham Shadow is Batman has to find out who this Rat King is, who's like riling up all these like criminals and like poor downtrodden people, and they're making like this anarchist like cult group. And so he has to find out who this Rat King is. So he has to go undercover to Blackgate as a prisoner. And so the game makes you think, like with this screenshot, the first level, that you're going to be in like mini little city maps, but you're not. You go to Blackgate, and the rest of the game is in Blackgate. And to some players might sound bad for like if you're an Arkham City, Arkham Knight kind of player. But if you're an Arkham Asylum kind of guy, and it's like, it's Arkham Asylum, right? Like, it's like, hey, you kind of in that isolated location with all the different wings and everything. It's like you're playing Asylum again, but you're in Blackgate. And So he has to go in and find this rat king, and he investigates like corruption inside of Blackgate, who the Rat King is. They bring in characters who were introduced or were hinted at in the other games but never seen. So you see like the ventriloquist and his origin on how he gets Scarface, and you see the rat catcher who was only ever in like Easter eggs and stuff, but he never appeared. Yeah, so then you are Matches. Batman goes undercover as Matches Malone, and so you play as Batman as Matches Malone. Yeah, so you're in Blackgate and you're looking for this Rat King, so you have to like talk to the prisoners and everything like that. And there's the prisoners inside are all people from Origins, even like the random thugs you've put away in the side quests and stuff. So it's like, yeah, like, and they'll talk about like, yeah, Batman put me away after he busted me at the blah blah blah. Then it's like, yeah, that was a side quest in Arkham Origins that you could do, and it's like right there. And so it was that where it's like, if you're playing this right off of Origins, you remember all these people. Yeah, Preston says nerding out hard over Arkham Shadows. There's stuff in there. Yeah, Matches Malone. They literally, so like how Batman goes into the prison as Matches Malone is he burns down the bat signal, and then so one of the prisoner gives him the nickname Matches, so everyone calls him Matches, and so that's their explanation for why he's Matches Malone.
Okay.
Which is like, if you know the DC comics, that's the name of the prisoner like identity that he adopts whenever he's playing a prisoner and playing a crime guy. What else? So inside the prison, Harley Quinn, Harleen Quinzel and Jonathan Crane are like the assisting therapists for all the prisoners, and they have this therapy that they're doing called like shadow therapy, and that's why the Arkham Shadow comes from. And that the idea of the therapy is that you like imagine all of your bad thoughts and your impulses and all that as like a person, and you like have to learn to coexist with that person, and that's like the therapy or whatever. But Crane is testing out this new drug that like makes the shadow manifest itself. There are 2 samurai snowmen here.
Oh shit, dude! I don't know how that's possible, but I'm back.
It's a clone.
It's Shadow Snowman.
Clone Snowman. What happened to the original?
Like he's still here. I can just add him like that.
Damn.
So
what? Okay.
Gone now.
I'm all powerful, dude. I got powers I don't even know about.
He's gone now.
So wouldn't it make sense for them to finally do an Origins remaster before this game comes out?
I suppose, but it's like not their decision, right? Because it's like they were just like a team that was hired. They just cooked more than they needed to. Like all they had to do was just do a simple story. So I like explaining more of like the shadow stuff and the Crane stuff. So Dr. Crane is the villain of this game, really. And you find out that he's been slowly orchestrating everyone's kind of turns to villainy in certain ways. So the obvious one was with Albert Wesker, ventriloquist. He like pushes him into stealing this guy's puppet that he had made and putting his violent impulses onto the puppet so it can become Scarface. And he uses this drug to kind of force their traumas or force their like memories and stuff to like get more information out of them. You find out that he's working with Harvey Dent, and the game is actually the game is about Bruce's relationship with Harvey, and they get to explore their past, where Bruce and Harvey were part of like this outreach program run by Leslie Tompkins, who from like the animated series, who was an Easter egg, or I think a riddle in Arkham City, but was never seen. And they actually referenced that, like you can see her clinic in Arkham City. They reference that clinic in the game. They're like, yeah, you ran the clinic out on Park Row, and it's like, go to Arkham City, go to Park Row, the clinic's right there. Like They didn't have to do that. They didn't have to bring that back around. But yeah, and so you basically learn the origins with Batman and Harvey, and you see Harvey's childhood and how his dad has split personality disorder and was like abusive, but then he'd be like really nice because he'd be like a different guy, and he did the whole like we're gonna flip the coin and you're gonna get a beating or whatever, whatever the coin decides, and he does like the gruff like Two-Face voice, and then so you see him kind of deal with that. But because Crane is working with Harvey, he is secretly drawing out this other side of Harvey. And so you find it the longest audio log in the game you find towards the end. And it's just Crane slowly working with Harvey to pull out that darker side, right? And the crazy part with like the Batman story is that you have to work with the one mob boss. Can't think of his name. Falcone, yeah. So you have to work with Falcone.
I was waiting, man. I was like, Jesus, how do you not know this?
Yeah, well, because I was talking about Harvey Maroney's the other one, so
okay.
I was like, it's not Maroney, so I couldn't think of the other one. So Falcone, you have to work with Falcone from inside the prison, and you get eventually blamed for the murder of this undercover cop, and so you as matches are like arrested by Harvey Dent and Gordon, and they don't know that it's Batman, and then you're put on the stand, and you're all like, oh, it's not me, I didn't do this, and I can't say that I'm Batman. And then like Crane's like, well, I'm going to use this drug on him. And then like Harvey's like, no, don't do that. Don't put the drug on my patient. And they talk about earlier how this like concoction that Crane uses is very corrosive, but it's like really, like you can do that. So then they're tussling over this drug right next to you. And then Crane like makes it seem like it's you who did it, but he grabs the bottle and throws it right on throws it right on Harvey and burns his face. So you see the Two-Face origin, and it looks like you're the one that did it. And Harvey, not knowing that that's Batman, not knowing that that's Bruce, like is like, you did this, and yells at the guy. And that was like a crazy lore bomb already. And people went back and looked, and there's no audio tape or anything that says who threw the acid onto Harvey in the previous games. So they just had like a nice little gray area. They're like, let's do a little something with it. Let's put a little something in there. So that was cool. There's like they fixed a plot hole in the Arkhamverse. They fixed a plot hole that no one really cared about, but it was a plot hole nonetheless. And that's in Arkham Origins. You see Joker and Harley meet for the first time, and they're and he's all like, oh, do your friends call you Harley and all this. But in Arkham Asylum, you find their patient interview tape where it sounds like they meet for the first time. So what they did was you find an interview tape with Harley and Joker where they role play that they are meeting for the first time. And it's a fun game that they play. And so it like fixes a plot hole in Asylum. And it's like, wow, that's great. Like they didn't have to do that either.
That shows that shows that they really, really, really love this franchise.
Yeah, I've watched interviews with the dev team, and they talked about how they're like, we were given this Arkham thing, and we were nervous because everyone loves this franchise, but we wanted to really show that we loved and respected everything. Like, you even see like in flashbacks with Batman, you see Joe Chill, and Joe Chill has tattoos, on his face and on his chest and all that matches the Joe Chill that you see in Batman Arkham VR, the other VR game that is not made by this company. So like, but because that's what Joe Chill was established to look like, then it's like, yeah, that's the tattoos that he has when you see him again. Like, of course. Like, and it was crazy. There's also a moment when you're chasing down the Rat King's like people. You come across this like guy Shrike, and he's got this little kid that hangs around with him and said like, he treats him like a little brother or whatever. And then you track down like the little brother guy, and then you have to fight him. And he's like, the Rat King is great and all this. You punch him into a chair. He falls into the chair. Then he gets up and he picks up two sticks and he holds them up in the same exact pose that Nightwing does. And then once you punch him into a wall, his hood falls down. He's got the black hair that kind of hangs over. And then you knock him out of a window, and then he's like knocked out. But it's like that kid's gonna become Robin pretty soon. And then the credits set it up where he's going to join like the outreach program that Bruce and Harvey were in before, so that like they're like they never told the Robin story, so it's like, oh, we'll throw that in there too. And
no, which Robin is it?
Dick Grayson.
Okay, Dick. Okay,
with the stick, and he's the first one. But yeah, there's that. That was like, there's also Batman goes through a character arc that also explains like how his character changes between Origins and Asylum. So in Origins, Batman is very like angry and he's vengeful and he's like brutal, and he deals with that problem of like, oh, you're becoming angry, Bruce, you can't do this. And so his shadow is this angry, vengeful Batman, and he has to confront the shadow where you actually have a boss fight against the shadow Batman, which the boss fight is ironically very similar to the boss fight you have against Batman in the Suicide Squad game. But I think that was just a coincidence. But then at the end of the game, he basically has to reconcile with the shadow of like, I can't be this overly aggressive, angry Batman. I have to be calm and all that, which if you play Asylum City at night, Batman's always calm and stoic and all that. So it's like, they literally were like, here's the Origins, he's like this. Asylum, he's like this. How has he got like that? Boom, that's how he got like that. And like, it's like, wow, like this is if it wasn't for this being VR, like this is just a good Batman Arkham game, like with so much little stuff. Like you get to see Harley basically become Harley. She gets fed up with the Crane having these secret experiments, and she wishes that she could just do things on her own. And so she laments that she can't. She literally has a line where she's like, I wish I could put on a mask like you and do whatever I want. And then you go into her office and you see she has like scribbles on a notepad of like a red and black diamond and like a Harley written all like fancy or whatever. So you can literally see her shadow, even though she's not supposed to be doing the treatment, but it's her shadow coming out because of Crane's meddling. So not only is Crane the final boss in the Batman Arkham game universe because you fight him at night and he's the final boss, but like he started everything kind of going. It's crazy.
So to pull a George Lucas, it's like poetry. It rhymes.
Yeah, like, and as I said, like Joker's in the game because Joker's voiced by Troy Baker, who voices Two-Face, so it's like he's already there, but you never see him. At one point, you go down to the like high security area, and you're put in the cell next to Joker, and it says to like knock on the wall, and then you do, and he's like, well, like of course I already know you, and then Batman's doing this like Boston accent, and he's like, I don't know who you are, clown. And then he's like, oh, come on, don't throw that fake voice on with me, Batsy. Like that might fool everyone else, but you and I, we have a special connection. So you talk with Joker, and you never see him. He's never shown, but you hear his voice. And but they worked him in. But then you can go to the other cells and you can knock on like Black Mask's cell, and he's like, are you working with that clown? And he's like, I'm not. It's like, I fucking hate that clown. He stole everything from me. I'm gonna kill him. Like. That's what happened in Origins. And you can find Ferris Boyle from the Arkham Origins DLC out there. Bronze Tiger from Arkham Origins Blackgate is in the game, and so they reference the mobile, like whatever that was, like a DS game or like a PSP game or whatever.
PS Vita.
PS Vita, yeah. They referenced the Blackgate. Like you can find like, because you're in Blackgate, they talk about like, yeah, there was that thing here when Joker like led that riot in here, and then there was the Penguins like arena fighting and all that stuff. They're all there. And like you find memories of the past, so they're all like audio clips from the game. And so you can find like when you go to the church, the chapel, and you find an audio clip of the time that you fought Joker right by the window that you stand by. It's like, this is the window where you do the big huge punch, and you beat up Joker a bunch. You're just punching him right at the end of the game. Like, this is the window. And so yeah, they reference Bronze Tiger. They reference Bronze Tiger going to join the Suicide Squad when the Suicide Squad that's set up in Arkham Origins that never really got properly used because the Arkham Suicide Squad later is like different. So they reference like, oh, like he joins the Suicide Squad because there's like an audio log where they say like, well, you've been doing stuff, you've been doing different stuff or whatever. What's this? It's like redacted or whatever. He's like, oh, I can't talk about that. And so that's that. He went on the Suicide Squad with Deathstroke. I can't remember who was all set up in Arkham Origins Blackgate to go on there, but that's crazy. they tie in the Easter eggs from Origins into canon real things. So in Origins on Penguin's ship, you can find a flyer for like Jonathan Crane seeking people to test out new drug. That one, it's not even a Riddler clue or anything. It's just a tiny little texture on the wall for this ad. That is the plot of the whole game, because that's the drug that he's testing everything out on. Is the shadow drug, right? The tiny little Easter egg on the wall is the major like plot, like major narrative, thing that this game orbits around. Leslie Tompkins thing in Park Row in City just being there. There's in Origins, when you go to Blackgate, you can see that Bolton was rejected to take role as head of Blackgate or whatever, and that's the minor antagonist of the game is Bolton Lockup. He becomes head of Tiger, and Tiger is the people. Cool. Tiger is the people from Arkham City, and there's even like in Arkham Origins, if you glitch out of the map and fly like into the distance, you can see a boat that's very low textured. That's a Tiger boat, has the Tiger logo on it, which seems like it was a just like misplaced texture from like an Origins thing. Well, in the beginning of Arkham Shadow, they do like a panning of the city and they show the Tiger boat, which is like, and they actually like, it's a full Tiger boat, right? And it's like, that was like a glitch in Arkham Origins that you couldn't even see unless you broke out of the map over there. But it's canon now. Like, it's like, whatever. It's insane what they did with this game. Like, it's like, I can't believe it. And so now I'm like, I want these guys to get a sequel, right? 100%. I don't care if it's VR. Just let the story team cook. Or if you really want to give me something, give me like this narrative direction and this story writers and all that stuff. Take these guys, give them to WB Montreal, and give WB Montreal the Arkham Knight like framework, and give me a Court of Owls, a legit one, not like the stupid Gotham Knights one, like a Court of Owls Arkham game. And it's just like Arkham can be back. Like Arkham is back right now with this. Like, it's insane. Like Suicide Squad is doing whatever it's VR, doing, but like it's VR.
Yeah, but have you played it though? Is the question.
I haven't played it.
Well, okay, hold up, wait, pause. Who's got the demon
told
voice
me his
going
story.
on?
It's the echo cancellation stuff. Wiz has got to turn it off for
Snowman. Came back and no, it's off right now on Snowman's.
Okay, yeah, I was straight up hearing a demon in the background.
Yeah, that's we were dealing with that earlier with Snowman's.
I thought it was in my head to begin with, because that's normal for me, but I
turned echo cancellation off and back on again, so maybe that fixed it. But so that's the thing with that's just talking about the story, right? Because story wise, like it deserves to stand next to everything else, and it's like good job,
but what if it plays like shit?
I know, that's what I'm gonna say. So gameplay wise, it being a VR game holds it back. Especially with the price point and the fact that it's completely different than every other game, right? If it wasn't,
is it first person or
it's first person? Yeah, it's VR. You can't
womp womp.
So, well, that's the thing. That's the thing, Cynic. If this wasn't VR, this would almost kind of play like Dishonored, and so it's like, I could kind of fuck with it.
Yeah, I could fuck with that. Yeah, I could fuck with that if they done it right. Yeah, for sure.
So the only difference is you have to move the arms to like punch, and you have to like hit like things in the right way to go like bam bam bam, and then it's like punch, you're punching them and all that. And you can grab like your battering and throat, you can grab your explosive gel and shoot it, you can grab like your bat claw and pull people, whatever, right? Like it's basically you have to do the movements for everything. But like I'm a little too lazy to want to do all that. Yeah, you can get in the vents.
Trying to chill, dude.
Like you can get under the vents in Predator sections. Like Predator works the same, but you can get up on the gargoyle, pull people up. You can get behind them and choke them out. You can get under the grate, pop up, do that. You can get on around the corner, all that stuff. It all works how it's supposed to. So yeah, it's just like it's a better VR game than Arkham VR was, because Arkham VR was all like the detective work, and even this game has like detective sections that are better because you're kind of playing it like the Origins detection screens where you like I think you can rewind and track stuff, but like it's basically like if Arkham VR didn't exist, this is like either way, this is the Arkham VR game, I guess. Like this is the definitive one.
Yeah.
what you want to, what you kind of want to go for.
Is there any-
What?
Is there any chance that they could?
Port
I
it?
don't know how you would do this. Reconfigure the game and like port it to be like a regular game.
If they did, it would have to be a very bare bones, like, because it would have to be first person. They wouldn't be able to make it an Arkham like free flow combat. You wouldn't be able to do that. That would take too much. But if you wanted to make it a Dishonored like Batman game, but even then it would have to be, because the game's already bare bones because it has to be played with motion controls. Yeah, it in this studio's in a VR studio, so it's
And I mean, even the story, the way you're describing it, takes some liberties with the source material that I don't really agree with.
yeah, but that's Arkham though.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
The Arkham universe has always taken liberties.
Let the man speak.
Yeah,
like-
but I mean, the whole Robin thing and the Two-Face thing, I'm like, nah, I don't agree with that.
Uh-oh.
Nah.
Yeah, I mean, so the Robin things are luckily mainly implied. Like, it's not like he's like,
Let the man speak.
you are Dick Grayson. The Two-Face thing is definitely like, it's cool because it's Arkham stuff, so it's different, but it's not Maroni that throws the acid on Harvey, but it was never Maroni in the Arkhamverse. Like, Maroni's name is never brought up once.
Nah.
There is also there's some fun charm things that they do, like where there's like a payphone in like the levels, and you can like memorize phone numbers, and so you can call like Vicky Vale, and you're like, oh, Vicky Vale, leave a message, and this is Bruce saying that you're late again, like forget about it, I'm not giving you another chance. Or you can call like Penguin, and he's like, well, I'm getting out of here, I'm gonna, like stuff like that. Like you can just call like random people, and they got like the voice actors, like they got Nolan North to do the Penguin, and I don't think he's even in the game any other time but on the phone. But yeah, you can do that. You can call the Joker on the phone, and he's like mentions like see you real soon or whatever, and because then he breaks out at the end of the game. Harley breaks him out, and that's told in like if you go to his cell, he's transferred out. Like it'll see like I transferred out by Harley Quinn or by Harley Quinzel, and and stuff like that. There's they also set up some crazy stuff where in the beginning you go to like this police office and they have like stuff on the wall. There's a reference to Batman 89 because they have like possible Batman suspects, and it's like Alien, Bigfoot, Lincoln, which you remember from 89, they had all that.
No, that's Begins.
Yeah, it was Begins. They had it in 89. I think they had it in Begins too.
Wasn't it 89?
I think it's in 89. I know it's in Begins.
It's definitely in Begins.
Pretty sure it's in 89 too. But yeah, because I know the guy crumples up the paper. That's in Begins. He crumples up the paper, or it's in Begins or Dark Knight, but I'm pretty sure it's Begins.
Oh yeah, my bad. Yeah, it is the Dark Knight. Don't ever listen to me. I'm retarded.
Yeah. No, you were the one that pointed me the Nolan thing anyway. So, but anyway, yeah. So that's there. There's also a board that talks about a second bat, and they never explain that at all throughout the whole game. And that there's a second Batman out there, and it's not Barbara, because you meet Barbara and she's not Batgirl yet. You see her kind of become Oracle, but there's no Batgirl yet.
Wait. Barbara gets shot?
No, like she becomes Oracle, but not paralyzed. She's just more like, I can help with my hacking skills, and then they're like, I can't work with you, Barbara. I work alone. And then like it's like, okay, I'll work with Barbara. It's one of those kind of things. Preston says Arkham City Easter egg mentions Maroni, but they never mentioned Maroni throwing the acid onto Harvey. Like all it was that guy who worked with Falcone threw acid on me. That was mentioned in Night. So it's like literally that's all they worked with, and they're like, yeah, we can make that work and make it a big deal. What was the? Oh, so then at certain points you can actually see this other bat watching you in the rafters, kind of like what Azrael does in Arkham City, where it's like, is that Azrael? Because on Blackgate Island there's like Order of Saint Dumas stuff that you can kind of find as collectibles, and you can kind of they bring back Cyrus Pinckney from Arkham Origins, who was the architect who built like all the old structures, the church and all that stuff, and you find his like journals and Origins. They bring him back, and he explains how he was excavating Blackgate Island and found this ancient Saint Dumas stuff, and finds all this stuff. Jay Sonic says, "I'll be honest. I believe Batman, Deadpool, and Wolverine, and hate to say it because he's one of my favorites. Moon Knight are a bit overplayed. I don't think Moon Knight's overplayed.
No,
How
Moon
can-
Knight
how
definitely
can
Why
not.
are
Moon-
you, Wiz? Hold on, Wiz. Why are you in the comments on your own channel?
Yeah, Oh.
Hmm?
Why
I would say
why
really not even Deadpool, because he kind of just recently, in the past like 15 years, kind of was exposed.
How
Yeah,
is
you
talking about
Moon Knight
Deadpool?
overplayed?
Yeah.
Deadpool's been around since the '90s, but yeah,
No,
he
I'm
blew up
saying
because
like mainstream, like blowing up like he has been. I mean, it's
you
kind
mean
of
like
Yeah.
the normies and everybody,
Yeah.
like a
Yeah.
random dude's girlfriend's like, have you seen the Deadpool movie?
Yeah, I'm like,
probably
bitch, you don't care
10
about Deadpool.
years. Yeah.
Is that what you tell your girlfriend? Hey,
Yeah.
I want to
She
go.
don't.
I want to go see Wolverine and Deadpool. It's like, honey, you don't care about Deadpool.
Yeah, she don't.
Yeah.
What's some other stuff that
Normally, I look at her and go, "Look here, bitch. We're going to see a movie."
so
And she
one
goes,
thing-
"Okay, cousin."
one thing
I
that
knew it. I knew it.
that one thing with this other bat thing that's watching you, this like mysterious figure, if it's not Azrael, what I would want it to be, well, it wouldn't make sense.
Man
So
Bat.
it's not this person. Well, Man Bat doesn't exist yet.
Man
Man Bat
Bat.
happens in Arkham Knight. So
How do you know that?
I want for a sequel, I want the Phantasm, because in Arkham Origins you can find postcards from Andrea Beaumont. So it's like Andrea Beaumont exists. So I really want the Phantasm in Arkham Shadow sequel. That'd be cool. And so, but anyway, yeah. So I don't think it's the Phantasm that's watching you, because it wouldn't make sense. It fits more to be Azrael. It's either Azrael or this like shadow bat that you fight with later. But even when it happens, doesn't really make sense. So
It would
Wait,
be
why
so
wouldn't
cool.
it make sense if it's the Phantasm?
It would make
But just
it would
because,
be
like-
cool if it was Phantasm.
because so when it happens is so like the stuff on the wall in the police headquarters where it's like, who's this mysterious like other Batman, that makes sense to be Phantasm. But then there's, if it's the same person, you find like when your matches, if you're walking through the prison yard and you look up, there's this like mysterious shadow that like moves out of the way kind of thing, and you can like barely see it, but it's like that wouldn't be Phantasm, because why would Andrea be kind of watching you at that? But that seems more like an Azrael thing, because that's what he was doing. He even does that in the beginning part of City when you're walking in as Bruce Wayne. You can look up and you can see Azrael watching you. So it's like that seems more like an Azrael thing.
Yo,
I think it's
Azrael
just
is such a creep.
they're just disconnected. So I think that's about everything that there needs to be said. There's no Riddler, I believe, in the game at all, because he's not Riddler yet. So there's no Riddler trophies, there's no riddles, there's no nothing.
Boo! 0 out of 10.
Oh, that's what you
Terrible
want.
game.
We don't want the Riddler, because they brought Riddler into Suicide Squad for zero reason, just to have riddles and trophies. Like,
Hey, diddle, I have a riddle.
so yeah, that's about it. I think.
40 minutes, Wiz. You
I know.
you gonna get you
Yep.
a VR headset?
No, I
40
it seems
minutes,
like-
bro.
bit too active of a game for me, I would say, but you have to do a lot of arm, like every single thing is an arm movement, and
You
every
just said it was the
single punch is a
greatest
real
game
punch.
ever made, though. So
Yeah,
it's like
you
you
literally
haven't
just
even
sit
played
here-
it yet.
You literally just
No,
sit here and explained how this is Jesus Christ in game form.
No,
Really,
this
like
is-
I didn't say anything because I just wanted to hear you and see how many times like you would breathe, and it was 3 times.
this motherfucker counted.
like I was just saying, I really liked Batman Arkham games, and fucking Batman Arkham's back. I mean,
You guys are jerks.
I mean,
No,
because we-
This game, my point being, it's sort of a serious note. It still hasn't pushed you to the level of going, I need to get a VR though.
yeah, exactly.
no.
Okay.
Truthfully, like
So it's not even
there is-
Bloodborne levels.
there is no
Ooh,
no, I mean, nothing is. I mean, Bloodborne VR though. I mean, hold on.
That'd be nuts.
yeah, I'd fuck with that.
Let the man cook. No. So
Yeah.
truth be told, like there's all of the Batman Arkham games, I was never able to play blind because I never had the console that had them, or it was like that was just like, I'm just gonna okay, Preston. Wizard has a lot of experience with your arms moving up and down, up and down. Okay.
Damn.
Me too, bro.
Damn.
Acting like he don't either.
But all right.
Anyway, so like I was never able to play any.
Did
of
somebody
Batman
like
Arkham
hold
games
you at
blind.
gunpoint and make you watch the Let's Plays or what? Because
No, it's
nobody
like
forced you.
I wanted to experience the stories and everything I've learned. I've always been like, if I can't play a game, I learn everything about the game, and I, so on and so forth. I like to expand my knowledge on things. But anyway, because like it's superhero stuff, so it's but
I get
it's
it.
VR.
Yeah.
I can't afford it. I'm just just watch someone play it for the story to experience the story, and the story's really good. And that's why it's like that's basically my major selling point isn't to go out and buy the VR headset for the Meta Quest 3, right? If
Is that what it's on?
Yeah, it's on the Meta Quest 3, which you can get like a cheaper version for like I think 200. That has the game and the
Yeah, dude. And one of the guys in the ARA chat has one, and he watches like BTM's streams on it, and he showed us how he does it when he's like on airplanes and shit.
yeah.
It is insane. You can live stream with it.
Mhm.
Like you
I
can
used to,
sit here, and I could have all four of you in front of me with a screen in the middle for you to play stuff on. Like it's crazy. I
I used
thought
to
about
have the
getting.
Google. I used to have the Google Cardboard, which you can get for free, right? But all you do is like, and you can buy like just like those phone VR headset like
Yeah, I've got one of
head
those. Yeah,
goggles.
I used it.
I used to watch YouTube on that. That was really cool because you can just lay in
Oh,
bed and look up
I
and then
watch
just have the
other
video.
streaming services with it, but okay, yeah.
Have
Wow.
just have like the video just above you.
Bang.
Netflix
Slow
pervert.
clap, sir.
Netflix pervert.
But anyway,
Sweet
that is
Netflix
is
VR.
to say, Batman Arkham Shadow. If you like the Batman Arkham games, watch a playthrough of Arkham Shadow. I didn't even spoil who the Rat King is because
Well, the Rat King's in Dark Souls 2, so if you play Dark Souls 2, you
Yes.
know who it is.
the Royal
fuck
Rat
yeah.
Authority.
Yep.
Or is it Vanguard? Which one's Vanguard? Which are they both?
There's
in
two
Dark
of them.
Souls 2?
There's both.
The Vanguard
Yeah.
is the giant one. Or wait,
Yeah,
damn
there's
it.
the Vanguard
Which
and the
one's
Royal Rat Authority. Then
the
you meet
ones
the
that's
Rat
like
King.
the dog that has the
Yeah, I think that's the
rats
Royal
around.
Rat Authority, isn't it? Or the
Mhm.
Vanguard?
No, it's the Rat Authority.
That dude
Vanguard's the one in like the
sucked.
tiny little cave that crawls through the holes.
Yeah, and
Yep.
you got to fight the right one. He's got a little mohawk.
Yeah.
The rest of them don't. Like a little punk
yeah, so
rock rat.
He
really
said a
good.
punk rock rat.
really good story.
Yeah, he's got a little mohawk. It's cool. It's got to be, man, for you to like, literally. It was 40 minutes that you
Yeah.
just ran with it, bro. So
I know. I was.
I'll
I
take
would
the
also.
bait.
I was waiting. I was like. I got to talk about this because it's just.
I mean,
Got
it
you all
sounds
bricked up.
awesome, and I
Yeah,
definitely want to watch like a walkthrough of it. But
Mhm.
I don't know.
Um,
To me, VR is just too gimmicky.
Yeah, right now it's too gimmicky in my opinion.
For games,
Yeah.
it is. For like normal daily life stuff, like the stuff I've seen people use it for, like I was just talking about streaming. Man, it's fucking cool. It's really, really cool, man. To just sit there and watch YouTube live streams and join in, like on a panel. It's crazy the stuff you can do with it. So
What? So you like join in on a live stream, and then like it looks like everybody's in your room, and it's like, why the fuck
Yeah.
are you people in my room?
Have you not
Who are
seen
you
like
people?
the the metaverse, Jesker? That's what it's designed to be. The MetaQuest 3 is like the metaverse thing.
Yeah, it literally puts up. So, like, let's say you've got it, you can have it to where it's still clear, and you could see the room that you're in, and then like your avatars can be. I can set them anywhere in the room how I want to, and then have a big screen in the middle, and watch anything that's presented. Or let's say I want to open another tab and watch something while everybody's chatting. I can have that. Like, it's crazy, and it looks
okay?
real.
Let me ask
like
you.
you're
Let me ask you something. If I do that and you're all in the room with me, how do I know that you're not going to stay in the room when I turn the headset off and you're going to watch me sleep or something creepy like that?
Don't worry
it's
about it. I'm
like-
doing that anyway.
Exactly.
So see, here's
I
what
have dogs, sir.
Yeah.
I will get them to attack you.
I carry jerky in my pocket.
Damn. Well, I have a
Yeah.
cat.
I carry loose hamburger meat in my other pocket.
God bless it. I have a sword, sir.
Oh, I've got a metal garbage can lid. Haha, shield.
What now,
Okay, so it's
Jessica?
so it's an
the
AR
hell?
kind of thing too.
Yeah, it's crazy, man, and it looks. Like I said, a guy in the ARA chat showed us like what he sees because you can screen record it and send it to
Mhm.
us. It looks real. Like, I don't know how to explain. It looks uncanny. It's
Yeah, I was gonna say
amazing.
in the future, like virtual worlds and stuff are gonna be insane. The games will be
The
wild
tap
in virtual reality in the future.
Yeah, I
the
just
tap
need a
on the side
controller.
of
I don't want to
the
do the hand stuff.
the tap on the side of the head is how you turn on detective vision in the Batman game, like
Okay.
how Batman would do if you turn on detective. He taps the cowl, right? So that's
Yeah.
how you turn on detective vision.
I always tap the cow when I want to be a detective.
So I thought that they had like, oh, so they do have the motion control handles, okay? Because
Yeah.
I don't see what the Batman Arkham people see when they're playing, so I just didn't know what they're.
I mean, the motion isn't. It's not going to be. It's going to be pretty much on par with the Wii. You know what I mean? Or the
We
Switch.
would
Whenever
like to
you do
play.
those. Laugh at the funny
Hmm.
joke, everybody. Make Jessica feel better.
Please.
This is the funniest thing I've ever
I
heard.
remember those. I remember those Wii
Please
commercials.
clap.
But anyway, yeah. Batman Arkham Shadow.
Yeah, the price point though for what they've got to offer, man, is crazy.
What's the price?
So with the VR headsets, about the
Your
cheapest you can
soul.
find is about $200.
Oh yeah,
Or your
fuck
soul.
that.
Yeah, or your soul, or
If it's not a
Firstborn.
FromSoft game, do I even need it?
No,
I mean, because you like,
no,
like
I
I
don't
said,
know,
VR
man, because
VR
I'm
FromSoft though.
there's a VR from Soft. It's Daracene, I think
Yeah,
is the name of the game.
Duracine.
Daracene. Yeah, Daracene.
Yeah, but it's
Oh, they're
it's a
hacks. I
walking
hate them
it's a
forever
walking
now.
simulator though. It's not a
They made it
It's even,
forever ago. They made it before
it's even
Sekiro.
worse.
yeah. It's got Bloodborne references in it.
I don't
Sure
want a
does.
fucking walking simulator.
Okay.
There,
know what
but there
else?
is like the one moment where there's like it gets kind of creepy, where it's like the something actually moves and it's like whoa.
Oh,
Go
something
out in
moved
the
finally.
forest. Go take a hike, people. Come on.
Ew, and get sweaty.
like
Yuck.
like snow like Duracine has like item descriptions in VR like full
Yeah,
from
that's wild, right?
all the lore within item descriptions.
Preston Moore says, "Good job, Jester. You're so funny."
Thank you, Preston. I
That guy
appreciate
gets it,
that. I
man.
know you don't mean it, but I still
Uh,
appreciate it.
He does mean it. Everybody means it, Jester.
Yeah, dude.
We'll take
Thank
a
you,
break
guys.
from superhero game talk to not go to the other superhero game talk, so don't worry.
Okay, what's our next topic then? What do we got going? What
Marvel.
do we got here, Paul? This
Boobies.
is no, gentlemen. This is a wholesome stream. Wiz does not look
now-
at boobies.
Oh,
Speaking of
breasts.
now, so Jesker, I had told you something that I wanted to get your full reaction on because you didn't know about it. So I don't know how to preface this really, just as far as the fact that the Catholic Church has announced an anime girl mascot.
Oh yeah, I didn't look anything up on this because
Lucy, the anime mascot of the Catholic Church, explained. Cutesy anime-inspired girl known as Lucy. So it's
yeah, I'm so confused.
unveiled a new cartoon mascot known as Lucy, and the raincoat-clad anime girl was already made a splash online. Lucy has been embraced and denounced by the extremely online masses, and inevitably inspired a ridiculous amount of fan art and memes. Here he is with Jesus holding Lucy.
Yes. Yes.
Who is Lucy, the Vatican's new mascot? Lucy was designed as a kid-friendly mascot for the Catholic Church's upcoming 2025 Jubilee year, which is all about hope, forgiveness, and holy pilgrimages. Lucy means light in Italian. The anime girl is designed to appeal to the youth of today who have grown up watching One Piece and Demon Slayer.
Okay.
The character is rendered in the chibi art style, meaning short, cutesy characters with big heads and stubby limbs. Lucy was designed by Simone Legno, the Italian pop artist behind the Torii brand, who takes inspiration from street graffiti and Japanese art.
JDA was simping over her, Preston Moore.
Ew.
Well, as
now she's unclean.
as we'll see, says the mascot was inspired by the Catholic Church's desire to live even within the pop culture so beloved by our youth. So, like, literally, like this Archbishop.
So please
Fischella
don't touch the kid.
Hang on.
God,
she's a girl. So
Oh
she's
my god.
Yeah, but she looks like a little boy, sort of, right? So, like, the priest doesn't know until the raincoat comes off. Don't do it.
There is like a little boy, like friend, like there's like a
no
roster or whatever. Anyway,
okay.
Also, she's in a raincoat because she's a pilgrim, right? But doesn't this also make you think of Little Nightmares?
Oh yeah,
yeah.
You're right. Great game.
I thought they had a mascot. Isn't it Jesus? How's it like not your mascot?
As we'll see.
Yeah, the lamb.
You could have done
also,
like Super Jesus.
Mother Mary is a pretty big mascot up there.
Yeah.
Muddy boots and a walking staff symbolizing her perseverance through a storm-ridden landscape. Lucy's whole outfit is loaded with Catholic iconography and symbolism. She wears rosary beads around her neck, and her bright blue hair might be a reference to the Virgin Mary's blue hair covering. Lucy also has a scalp gels.
That's a reach.
Iconic symbol of the Camino de Santiago pilgrimage, with the shell representing the way to the cathedral. The present size are anime-loving Catholics, instantly entering a divulge of fan art and positive commentary. Don't mess with me. I have the power of God anyway on my side.
Excellent.
I mean, that makes sense.
Many made comparisons to Rey, a blue-haired character from the legendary anime series Neon Genesis Evangelion. Others pointed out that Lucy bears a striking resemblance to the Morton Salt Girl, the official mascot of Morton Salt.
She does, actually.
To reimagine Lucy in multiple different styles and a variety of poses. The mascot even inspired Halloween costumes. It's an anime mascot, Tony. Her name's Lucy. Telling for life. She's very cool. Once the church inspired the young, this one. However, not everyone is impressed with the church's new anime girl. More traditional commentators saw the chibi mascot as an embarrassment, too modern and silly to represent their faith.
Boo, boring.
Once the church inspired the young with noble models like Saint Dominic Savio and his motto, death rather than sin, now we have whatever the hell this Lucy thing is. Infantilizing the young with a dumbed down version of Catholicism does them a disservice.
Yeah, but that kid looks like a nerd. Go scroll back up. That dude looks like I would shove him in a locker. Fuck him.
He looks like it's like which way you want Lies of P or do you want Sekiro?
Do you want chibi anime? I want chibi anime.
Hyperdimension Neptunia.
There we go. That's exactly it.
Catholicism doesn't need a mascot. We have a cross.
Zombie boy.
Modernism is, among many things, an agent of demoralization. It seeks to humiliate, diminish, and shame. Don't let them choose greatness. Yeah, so here's like...
guy who likes Haley's sounds like the church wants merch. They have that. Yeah. It's called a Bible.
The Bible?
The best-selling book of all time. So here's like one of the pictures they have of like the other stuff.
Rosaries? That would also be a piece of merch. Crucifixes.
So they even this is
water?
From the official Vatican News Italiano. Just,
if you get striked by the Vatican, I would die laughing.
There's no audio. It's just literally just
the church is taking out all comic book creators, dude. They don't give a fuck.
Can't trust them.
Why are boots covered in shit?
Because she's a pilgrim. They're covered in mud because she's been walking to the pilgrim.
Do pilgrims not have a washcloth or like a scrub brush where she can clean that shit off before she presents herself?
Man.
There's another. I have the power of God and anime on my side.
Any anime Catholic fan is just watching One Piece and Demon Slayer.
This good book says, "Come as you are." All right.
This one I liked.
Yeah, right.
This one I enjoyed. This one. Lucy versus Luther.
Oh, Martin Luther, such a stick in the mud.
It's 95 reasons why Lucy is dumb. And she's sticking out her tongue. Like, who cares about you, Martin Luther? And Jessica, you'll like this one if you remember your Beyblade lore. Remember when Lucy parted the Red Sea with a Beyblade?
Yo, man. Now that's...
Okay, so that one feels weird for some reason. Like, I don't know why. Well, it wasn't Jesus that done the miracle, so yeah, fuck Moses.
I love this. I love everything about this.
This one, hello, Lucy, new mascot of the Vatican. No. My name is Rule 34.
So they're retconning the Bible with Lucy.
Stop it. No.
Is that so? and she blows him away.
Hell yeah. I better
However,
not see any Rule 34.
what I was going to do was look at the Lucy hashtag and look at all the fan art. However,
have they Rule 34'd her like into oblivion already?
they Rule 34'd her quite a bit. Here is rip and
Nice.
tear until it is done.
Oh, I like that.
Lucy.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
This one, of course, one that is close to my heart, I suppose, but Lucy with her standal. Jesus stand.
Oh, no, I don't. I feel uncomfortable now.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus Christ. This is my standal, Jesus Christ Superstar.
The spirit.
No.
Yada yada. I mean, what? I don't know anime. Anyway,
It's pretty good. That's a good ass
Lucy.
drawing, though.
Soldier of God with the holy hand grenade from Monty Python.
Oh, hell yeah.
So,
She's literally gonna blow you to kingdom come.
That's how they got to do it right there.
Yeah.
So, yeah,
They,
so
dude, if
really-
they done a
Not no
Lucy
kid
anime,
shit.
dude, if they done a Lucy anime and had her being like a demon slayer,
Yeah.
I'd watch the shit out of that.
Yeah, dude, they got to lean into the more like horror and action shit of the Bible. Like, show me Revelations and some
Dog,
anime
what
shit.
would the
That'd be wild.
opening be? Like some kind of anime rendition of Amazing Grace? Amazing Grace.
Oh, stop. Oh, God. Jesus, my headphones. Oh, God. Ooh.
Sweet the sound.
Very sweet.
Oh. Preston says, how long till Rule 34? They already did it, Preston.
They're
They've done it.
It's there. I've seen horrors.
Oh, God.
Like
That's-
remember, she
No.
is a little girl, so like
She's canon a child.
a
Yep.
canon
Like-
child.
Jesus, don't do that to her. You fucking weirdos.
It's Rule 34. They literally do not give a fuck.
It's that
Oh,
transcends Rule 34. It's straight into lolicon territory. That's
Yeah.
a whole step.
Dimension of gross.
Mhm.
In all seriousness, though, I like this. I like everything.
I like it. I think it's a fun thing. I don't think that
It's gonna bring you back to the Lord Jesker.
If I'm a Christian, sir.
Yeah, Lucy. He doesn't need to recognize Lucy's holiness.
Agree to disagree sometimes.
Listen.
How long until they put her on one of those candles?
Oh,
Dude,
I guarantee
that would be awesome.
you that they're already printing them right now in China. I guarantee you there's some Chinese factory right now with a stack of Lucy Saint candles.
There's,
In all seriousness, though,
They're
like,
being
Lucy
shipped
Saint.
to a bodega as we speak. A bodega has an order on its way.
if you want young people to get back into the church, this is how you do it. You have to meet them where they are. Anime is popular. People love anime. People love cute little super kawaii girls. Okay,
don't ever do that again.
shut the. It's a free fucking country. I can do what I want.
Tell them, Jessica.
But anyways, no, I think this is great. The people that are hating on this, they're just old boomers that they're angry about everything. They don't understand.
Yeah.
They don't understand the Facebooks. They don't understand the social medias, the zitters as the kids are calling it these days.
Yeah.
They don't understand. All right. So as far as I'm like, they're the reason why the Catholic Church or any church really can't connect with any young people. It's like, shut up, go away. You're going to be in a retirement home soon.
The
All
Catholic
right,
Church connected with too many young people.
Yeah, they
let's-
did a lot of
God
connection in their heyday,
Let's be honest here.
in their prime,
In their prime. Yeah, they were
pound for pound.
really in touch with the youth, as they say.
yeah,
There it is.
yeah.
Yeah.
I have no idea what you guys are even implying.
Nope.
Yeah, that's what a Catholic would say.
They had their finger on the
Wow.
pulse
never-
of the youth.
Oh God. And
But-
never happened. Never happened. And if it did, it was fine.
What?
As
Oh,
the
wait,
is the
as the
back-
Catholic-
Whoa!
as the
wait a
Catholics
minute.
would say. As the
Yeah.
Catholics.
No, I think you're
Well-
right, Jessica. I think it's either old boomers or, of course, you've got the actually atheist guys who are like, don't Christianize my anime.
Apparently, I'm
but
pretty
yet
sure
they'll
atheists are, at least the fun-having atheists are enjoying it.
maybe, but they're memeing on it right now. The first
Yeah,
time
but
it
that's
does make any sort of cultural relevance, right? And it gets sort of big, they'll really start shitting on it because they'll be, you know, they'll start screaming cultural appropriation or some shit like that because reasons.
Well,
I
there's a,
suppose, like,
So
there's a reason why the angry atheists are a meme. I mean, nobody likes an angry atheist.
I mean, yeah, they're not gonna like.
yeah,
the church
well, I
thing.
mean,
they're gonna have fan art of Lucy holding up like a science book and being like, this, like what I believe is a lie, and
actually,
crap like that,
yeah.
right? They're gonna be like,
yeah.
I did see
I mean-
one of her getting brainwashed, but I don't know really what it was meant. It was like it had like a different cross on it, so I don't know if it was like we're turning her Protestant or something like that. I think it was like I can't remember what it was.
They'd have like two lines going through it.
I think so.
That's the Orthodox Church.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, that's yeah, they don't like the regular Catholics.
They start fighting each other because the Orthodox don't believe in the Pope or the papacy, and they have a different opinion on how the Trinity works, and that's it.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
So
I like
yeah,
Lucy. I think Lucy's great, man.
yeah, Lucy's good. I liked I like the fan art. The creepy ones are weird, but otherwise, like mostly, it's
Yeah, you might want to delete your hard drive.
Yeah, like mostly it's the fun and the memes and everything like that. And there's a lot of AI ones. So there's like blonde anime or a blue haired anime girl, yellow armor with like a sword and a shield, like a crusader. And all that.
Generic
Like,
anime stuff.
yeah, there's a lot of those ones, and they'll be like Lucy fan art and stuff like that. But then there's other people that put in the effort. Like people pointed out, it's like Little Nightmares, Coraline. There's another one that's like the yellow raincoat.
So, who came up with this? Was it Pope Francis?
I don't know.
If we're going to get the earth back into the church, we must engage.
Okay, you're slipping
with
into
them.
Irish there a little bit. Just
I was gonna let him get all the way to like start to talk. I was gonna let him get all the way into talking about potatoes by accident.
We got to get the kids into the anime and the Catholicism, don't you know?
My default accent for a Catholic priest is Irish for some reason.
You got. So you'd have to go with like just the Italian. So.
La-di-da-di-da, shillelaghs and all. You got to get the kids back into the church, you know.
I mean, like you could do an Irish Catholic priest thing. That works. It's just that this was straight from the.
Do you want a potato, little boy?
You want me? Oh God, don't do that. Irish. You want me to Italian? All right. Oh, mamma mia! We have to get. We have had to get the kids back into the
you just
church.
keep going a bop.
We have to engage them with the enemy. You know what I'm saying? Spaghetti and meatballs, a pizza, ravioli.
Enjoy the last episode of WoW Wednesday as the Italians come after us.
Cancel you this week.
And the Catholics. They were already on my ass for being pagan. So
if we're gonna get the kids back into the Catholic Church,
they gotta make them an offer.
We have to make sure that Satan is sleeping with the fishes. Capiche?
Make you go in there. That would be a different to have like a mob Lucy instead of like everyone always goes for like Crusader and like cleric and stuff like that, but like an Italian like
I would go with
Tommy
more of a
guns.
Dex build Lucy, you know? I don't know.
Like if it's the forget about it, right, that I talk about, but it's
forget about it. Yeah.
I'm worshiping here.
Did you get blood on my yellow raincoat, you gavone?
Oh, I want her to have that accent now. That would be
Brooklyn
amazing.
Rage.
Hey, I'm worshiping here. I'm a little Lucy.
Back off, you damn dirty snake.
No, but yeah, Lucy. We'll see what becomes of her. I want her to stick around, and for like I want merchandise. I want like Catholic youth to be like, yeah, Lucy. I don't want her to disappear in 2025. I want her to stick around.
I really want them to commission an anime of her being like a demon slayer, like a
That
little
or just-
PG-13 sort of. It needs to be sort of gritty, you know, with like
Yeah.
some demons and stuff. Like, and
The Bible's got it.
yeah, and
get
just
some
commission
edge
her
back
going
to it.
around. Yeah, a
Back
little
when-
Catholic
Yeah,
edge.
get some Old Testament
Catholic
back
edge,
into it.
yeah, like Dante's Inferno, but the video
Yeah.
game where everyone's naked and like Satan's
Uh-huh.
Whoa, no.
Wait a
don't.
minute again.
No, because you age up, Lucy.
Jesus,
That's
Wizard.
the thing. You age it up.
Nah, just age everyone else down.
I
Don't
think
she
we
be
might
demons?
need to call in
Oh,
Chris
yay.
Hansen to deal with the wizard.
don't even put that evil on me, Jessica. I'm already. I already got eyes on me now. Anyway, I guess speaking of this is perfect segue. Speaking of creepy sex pests.
Here
Now-
we go.
Eyes, missing teeth. You got all kinds of things.
Oh, hold on. Vince McMahon
Oh Lord.
is currently working on setting up a post WWE company.
Is he not arrested
hero.
or something? Like I thought he was
How?
going to prison.
So here's the
Vince
the
McMahon?
thing, Cynic.
Yeah.
If only his best friend didn't get elected president, who was going
Damn.
to pardon him.
You think Trump's gonna pardon him for real? I don't think he
100%.
is.
I think if
think
because
so?
no charges
Bro,
haven't
if
pressed
I-
Vince yet. No charges haven't
Bro,
pressed
if
Vince
I
yet.
was Trump,
think
I
Trump-
wouldn't pardon him, man. That's a bad fucking look.
Why?
What's
why
he gonna
does
What's he gonna do?
care?
Not
It's
get
his last-
reelected?
Yeah, it's his last term. He can do whatever the
Last
fuck
term.
he wants.
He's still got to
Nobody-
pick a surrogate, guys. Like he's still got to pass the
Yeah.
crown on
No
to
one's-
somebody.
No one's going
and that
to care
stain
about
is
Vince.
going to stay if he does that with.
No one's
'cause
gonna care
Vince's
about
shit-
Vince enough.
Yes, they will because Vince's shit is pretty goddamn egregious.
Well, here's
Yeah.
the thing: is there hasn't been any charges brought against him yet. He's just under investigation. So who knows by the time he gets in there where we'll be and what happens. and whatever. But
I mean,
I can.
if everything
all
was
but
consensual,
guarantee-
Yeah,
there's
did.
nothing they can do.
Well,
So,
the
I don't know how
the trafficking
consensual
stuff is
everything.
pretty bad. Like he's on trafficking. That's really what they.
Yeah, but you can't help it when you get into traffic. Like I still don't understand why they're trying to peg him
Whoa
on that.
there.
I was in
Whoa there.
traffic the other day.
Hours a day at least.
Yeah,
from
like
traffic.
seriously.
McMahon is in the process of setting up what has been described as a new entertainment hub company.
Oh,
I wonder what kind of
That would financially back, develop, and produce film and television product films.
it's not going to be any
the-
good until he cuts that mustache off.
Wait. They would focus
needs
on
the do-rag
fiction
back
and
for this.
non-fiction
Yeah,
projects.
dude.
Yo, man, I'm gonna team up with Vince McMahon and get some of my shit launched. All right, here we go.
Focus on fiction, not fiction. WWE alumni
Out of
already
all the
work with
people
McMahon
you
to
could
get the company
team up
set
with, you pick Vince McMahon.
That's right. If I
He's-
can't be famous, I'm gonna be infamous, baby.
Well,
Like-
just go hang out with Lauren Chin and get money from Russia while you're at it.
Yeah, you could probably get something made by the Daily Wire easy enough.
You know what? That's not a bad idea. Look, all I'm saying is that when it comes to Russia, hold on, let me put my beanie on real quick. All I'm saying is that when it comes to the conflict in Ukraine, we shouldn't be there. All right, Russia has a right to reunite the Soviet Union. Okay,
I like how you can actually hear him shoving the fence up his ass as he's saying it. If you pay
Hey.
real close attention.
hey, Ian, did the check go through yet?
I don't know, man. I've just been taking these mushrooms and poop shooting ketamine.
Yo, listen, Tim, you got to get a beanie made out of graphite, man.
So what's this entertainment hub supposed to be? Like what's he gonna
Well,
try to do? Just like YouTube
people
shit,
were-
Netflix style shit, or
Well, if you remember, there were WWE movies before.
there was movies. He tried to do the bodybuilding shit. He's tried to do all kinds of things. That's
there's
XFL?
there's been a lot of he keeps trying and doing different stuff and all that stuff. So I know people joke that he's going to start a porn company. That'd be pretty funny, but
Oh
I don't
my
think that's
God.
I don't
he
think that's
might
what
as
it'd be.
fucking well lean
Yeah,
into
dude,
it,
why not?
right?
Yeah, be like become a big sleaze bag. He's got the mustache and all that, and just be like, whatever.
Now I'm
whatever,
trafficking
pal.
legally over here.
Here's
Now
the
I'm
thing,
trafficking
pal.
legally, guys.
No, you
With
can't.
my
You can't he,
do-rag
doesn't talk,
on.
he doesn't talk like that. the Vince voice.
Who?
Is
How do
real,
you know how Vince
How do you
actually
know?
talks? Huh?
I'm a new
He's
man.
been on-
They dropped the
he's been
charges.
wrestling here.
Listen to
get
me,
the-
Austin.
Yeah,
I'm going
yeah,
to create
I-
a
you gotta get in there.
porn company.
You gotta get in there, and I want you to goozle that woman. You gotta get in
Goozle her.
there. You gotta
Get
get
Oh my
right
god,
in
I never
for
even
it.
thought about the voice and what he had to say to a guy in order
Listen
to
in
get
there,
into.
pal.
Oh God, man, that
It's
voice
such
goes-
good shit.
Oh my
I need you to
God.
get in there. You need to shit on her head. That's the thing that happened. You forget.
No way, dude.
Shit on a
It
woman's
really
head
is, dog.
in a
It's
threesome.
disgusting.
I just spit water all over my fucking computer, you asshole.
Oh,
You
Yeah, he's a
son of
madman.
bitch.
This is
Yeah.
our newest pornographic event. Like, what is it, like wrestle ain't only I don't know.
You just see Vince McMahon cutting promos and then walking into the room, and there's
He
some
does the
dude
gorilla
dumping
walk.
out on some chick's head. Wow!
He walks in like he does the gorilla walk onto the set. He's like, "Welcome
go
to
for
my
the money
newest
shot.
entertainment enterprise."
Do the
It's just like
money
12
shot.
dudes on one chick just going to town.
We call this one the One Night in China.
Oh god!
and if she can't handle it, he's like, "Bitch, you're fired."
Oh god!
You say your prayers and you thump your Bible. Talk about your Psalms. Talk about your John 3:16.
I mean, it sounds like he's got 4 customers right here.
Austin
At least.
3:16 said.
I mean, I'm
just
gonna
fucked your
pirate
ass.
the first few episodes to see how good they are, and before I commit. But yeah, probably.
Like
It's wise.
yeah, you get like he has a character like the Undertaker, and after the money shot is done, he just goes rest. Yeah.
Oh my god! Just all
He's
the
got-
old Attitude Era
Yeah.
gimmicks. That's all he's gonna
Yeah.
do.
He's gonna read. He's all he's got to bring. He's gonna have Hulkamania, running wild, but it's the actual Hulk Hogan. Running wild. Well, let me tell you something, sister. When I go down,
No.
when I give you the biggest mustache ride of all time, Jack, here's how it's gonna go, dude. Dust off
Fucking
my Hulk
Vince
Hogan impression
McMahon.
from Aaron's stream. The 25-inch python, brother.
Oh no.
Clanging and banging inside you, dude. I once picked up Andre the Giant and broke 7 bones in my back, Jack.
Yeah, and he died. Andre the Giant died the very
He died,
next day.
he died 2 seconds later after I slammed him down, brother. In
Oh,
front of 150,000 screaming Hulkamaniacs, dude. Go to my
Hulk
channel and
Hogan
click
now.
on my playlist to find my fun wizard moments on other streams. And the only video is me on Aaron's show doing a Hulk Hogan impression. It's a very fun clip.
all
I
you
really
need.
enjoyed that.
All right, so
Uh,
he's gonna be leaning into movies. He's gonna be leaning
Yeah,
into.
he's-
He's not like I said.
So,
He's not gonna be able to do another wrestling thing because the
No.
WWE owns every fucking thing except for what AEW.
What
Yeah,
if he
it's-
does something
it's-
wholesome, like the Vince McMahon version of the Hallmark Channel or something.
I was about to say that, like just Christmas movies, fish out of water
Well-
tales, small town girl and big city stories.
Will
Yeah,
they
she's gotta
or
move-
won't they?
she's gotta-
Spoilers. They will.
go back to her hometown and she meets like the guy and then she decides to stay and all
Yeah,
that.
yeah. That's it.
Let's look at WWE Studios, their past film.
They have not put out one good film, have they?
Probably
It
not.
depends on the Call was successful. The Oculus, people liked Oculus.
Well, they
Yeah, so
also did hire
let's look here.
Saskas.
They look. I was gonna get into that the Saskas might be making their return.
Oh.
So let's see. We have
Did the Scorpion King?
Yeah,
they
they did.
produ-
They did the
Scorpion King.
rundown?
Yeah,
Rundown.
they
'Cause
produced.
it's- if you
it.
see, like,
they didn't.
You can look at like the superstar featured. All like they all have to be the star, right? Walking Tall, See No Evil. See No Evil was pretty popular.
Yeah,
But
I
all
was
they
about to
did
say,
was
like, that
hold up.
got-
But all they did was help finance them, right? Like they did.
Yeah, they produced them.
Yeah, they didn't have anything to do with like the story
The
stuff.
talent
Like
making.
Walking Tall is a remake.
What the fuck?
Yeah, Walking Tall is a
Inside
remake. Well, I
Out.
liked Walking Tall and The Rundown though.
Not the
like
not Inside Out.
Oh, I was about to say, whoa.
No.
Behind Enemy Lines, the original is dope with Gene Hackman and fucking Owen Wilson.
It was it was terrible chaperone picture.
I never ever watched that movie. I never once was like Triple H movie star.
Yeah, I think I watched The Chaperone, but it was a long.
Dude, I
time.
thought
don't
Triple
remember
H
any
always
of it.
had like the least charisma out of everyone. I
Yeah, I
hated
never
Triple
liked
H.
any of his
It-
gimmicks either.
In this business, in this ring,
Yeah,
He was a good villain because I hated him, but
Is
he
he like
sucked.
is he like the head of creative at WWE now?
yeah, he's head of creative now. Yeah.
Yeah, so
why
I
it's
don't,
so
really
boring
think
and
he
gay.
gives I don't think he gives a damn what your opinion is, to be
Hey,
honest
hey,
with you.
Well, yeah, that's why it sucks now.
Hey, it's good now. Wrestling is good now.
Wrestling is not good right now, Wiz. You
Well,
are
okay.
lying to yourself.
WWE is good right now. I don't watch AEW.
WWE is fucking mid at best. Their storylines are going no fucking where.
So
their
what?
bad guys are
it's like the
NXT
niece. It's like the niece.
NXT is good right now.
So what? It's like the
NXT is okay, but they're all right. How do I put it with NXT? I like where they go with their storylines, and I get that they're sort of amateur, lower level guys. But man, everything feels so cheesy.
So,
So you're
the
saying
promo
it's
stuff.
mid?
Scooby Doo WrestleMania Mystery.
Yes,
Are you saying that WWE is the Nissan of television right now?
it is.
You see how I brought
they're-
that full circle?
Yeah,
I see
brought it
that.
back.
That's a
that,
callback
folks?
in the business.
Yeah.
In the Hollywood biz wizard, we call that a
Yeah.
callback.
When this is clipped out on its own, people have to go and watch the full stream to get the context.
That takes
There you
talent,
go.
people. That takes talent.
right there.
Oculus horror fans really like this one. It's a
I didn't know that, dude.
psychological.
I've never seen it. I've never
I-
felt compelled to. I do hear good things about it though.
Yeah,
Sometimes.
it's like a psychological horror movie too. Road to Paloma has Jason Momoa in it.
Boo,
Before, I
Jason
think it was
Momoa.
before he was famous, or like as
The
he was-
Marine 4. Whoever saw Marine 1 through 3?
I've seen Marine 1. So this is when they started bringing Miz, or I think they brought Miz in
The Miz sucks
Third?
too.
the third one. Yeah,
I like
he
the
came in
Miz
third
is
one.
like a person. I think he's like kind of cool and funny, but I don't think he's talented.
See No Evil 2. This is the one that had the Sasuke's working on.
Oh, okay. Well,
Leprechaun Origins, which was a very bad sci-fi low budget schlock fest. Jingle All
I
the
never
Way
even
too.
watched it.
The first Leprechaun was pretty cool. I wouldn't even say it was good.
All the
Flintstones
leprechauns
and
were good,
Derby.
except for Origins.
Yeah, Marine
Leprechaun
4
in the
movie.
Hood deserved an Oscar.
12 rounds 3 lockdown. As
a
Dean
friend
Edwards.
with weed is a friend indeed.
That's it. Jesus, nailed it. They help produce a lot of films. So
Yeah,
what he's
but-
gonna piggyback?
They're
off
mostly
of, like,
trash though.
Curse of
And that's a
the
lot.
Scooby-Doo
movies
one-
make money.
Scooby-Doo ones were good. The Scooby-Doo ones were good. So one thing, another
The thing-
random rant about the Scooby-Doo WrestleMania Mystery is that randomly during the wrestling event, they cut to 4 girls watching it on a couch, and the 4 girls are McGann, Zatanna, Artemis, and Barbara from Young Justice. Like the actual like Batgirl, Miss Martian, Zatanna, and Artemis from the Young Justice show are just watching wrestling, and they're marking out, and it's really funny.
That is quite the crossover.
Yeah, for no reason. Like they're just there. Surf's Up 2 Wave Mania sequel to Surf's Up, and it's awful.
Wait, they made a sequel to
Surf's Up, and
They
all
did
the
a crossover with the fucking Jetsons. Why?
they started doing these weird
money.
the Hanna-Barbera.
I get
Punch
me.
George Jepson,
So yeah,
body
so
slam his wife.
So the wrestlers are surfers, like in Surf's Up, and so Vince McMahon plays like a seal, and Cena, Triple H, Undertaker, and Paige are there. Yeah, it's not great. Yeah, it's Jetsons, Robo WrestleMania.
Yeah,
Bob
man,
the
the
Builder in
Jetsons-
WWE.
The Jetsons get no love. I'm sorry, but like Scooby Doo gets a shit ton of love. Flintstones gets a fair amount. The Jetsons don't get a lot of love.
Yeah, they disappeared really off the zeitgeist. Yeah, Marine 5. This one is like filled with wrestlers. I watched this one. This one has this one has Uncle Howdy in it.
Marine 5, 6. There's one right after it.
Yeah, Marine 6, Close Quarters. Says Becky Lynch in it. Shawn Michaels is in it. Fighting with My Family. This one's good, but this is the movie that's about Paige, and her like early career and all that. It's based off of a documentary about Paige and her wrestling family and all that. It's pretty good though. But it's definitely
That's more of like a documentary.
No, it's a biopic. So it's based off a documentary, but it's a biopic. Main Event. I think I remember this one was like a kid like wrestles a match or something like filled with all these.
Is it like a kid in King Arthur's court, except it's a kid in Stone Cold's Reign,
and
or
they
something like that?
They moved to like Netflix only stuff for a while. And they escaped the Undertaker special. That doesn't count. Then they had an animated, Rumble had an animated movie on Paramount. And then the TV shows were sort of recent. The Andre the Giant documentary, Ms. and Mrs. Ms. and Mrs. was good, but it was really kind of stupid. The Big Show was a complete waste of everyone's time, and I don't know why they ever did it. It's a sequel or a sitcom. I mean, a sitcom.
Wasn't Vince's daughter Stephanie McMahon? Wasn't she like really good friends with Andre the Giant?
She was. Well, yeah, everyone kind of was. I mean, depending on who you ask, she was really good friends with Macho Man Randy Savage, but not allowed to ask those questions. Not allowed to ask those questions. But we're not going to get into that. And then they started.
How
doing,
old was she?
According to the rumors, she would have been about 16 or 15 when she was really good friends with Macho Man Randy Savage. Listen, we don't. Those rumors have never been discussed.
Was he Catholic?
Whoa!
Oh, now see that's a callback right there. Good job.
That's another callback. Why? If you're watching just this clip out,
talent, baby.
What is this? Secret Lives of Mormon Wives? Why did they? This is all like all like their stuff, like biography of like wrestling stuff,
Secret
and then just
Lives of Mormon
Wives.
This no. You got to say it all central and stuff. The Secret Lives of Mormon Wives.
You sounded like a creepy, like horror movie introduction, like Tales from the Crypt or something,
or like Vincent Price.
Yeah, that's it. That was exactly it. I couldn't think of his name.
Yeah. This is a porno.
I don't know why is this produced by WWE though? That's weird.
Because Vince McMahon.
Well, because Vince. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I think at this point.
Wow. Let me get the Mormons in here. Imagine how many guys I can shit on their heads.
My voice hurts too much to do this. So this is the merge after the merger with TKO. So it might be like the wives are like one of the wives is like part of like UFC or something like that, like the UFC's guy's wife. Swan pops in for a bit, still busy, chat behaving. Yes. The panel that
Jay Sonic is
getting out of here.
Little rowdy on the panel. I
respect
we're
it.
the talent. Okay? Respect the talent, wizard.
But anyway,
this is what you pay us for.
Vince McMahon branching out from wrestling. I knew he would. I knew there'd be another like mountain. Summer Swan says, I love Owen Wilson and Behind Enemy Lines. My favorite movie.
Nice.
Ever. Yeah, that was the one thing that
Swan.
The WWE movies were is like random sequels to stuff. Like Behind Enemy Lines 2, it has Ted DiBiase Jr. in it. It's like, why is this? What is weird casting?
Yeah, I think they were making probably a crap ton of money off of Redbox because almost 90% of those are, if I remember correctly, were like Redbox exclusives for a while.
Shouldn't the Fast and the Furious, some of the movies count because The Rock's in it?
No. That's otherwise otherwise Moana is going to count. Like that's not.
Yeah, Black Adam's
they
gonna
produced
count.
the movie. They got wrestlers to star in it. It's not like all movies that have wrestlers in them are done by WWE. Because if we're talking like movies with wrestlers in them, that's like, that's a lot.
Every movie almost.
Yeah, because a lot of them are stunt guys, and you don't even know, like the Big Shows and Jingle All the Way, you know, like stuff like that.
Wait, he is?
Yeah, he's the giant Santa when there's like when he's in the mall with all the Santas, and he's like he bumps into a giant one.
shit.
That's the Big Show. But because he's got his fake beard on, you never know that it's him.
Kevin Nash was Super Shredder.
Kevin Nash is Super Shredder. Kevin Nash,
and he was in Punisher.
The Russian and the Punisher.
That's one of my favorite fight scenes ever put to film.
Where he got
that
stabbed
scene
for
is
real
so ham.
and no salted.
Yep.
The Rock's grandfather, Peter Maivia, was in one of the James Bond movies. There's if that's a Wikipedia list, it's like wrestlers in movies or something.
Yeah, that's a long list.
It's a long list, boys.
Andre the Giant.
So he's going to try to get back into movies.
He's going to try to get back into movies and TV and stuff with probably more direct control of it. Well, and that's the other thing is Kevin Dunn, who was known as the director of WWE's TV production for the longest time and ruined the product. He's terrible. And, you know, as he's known, the Bucky Beaver motherfucker, you know, who cannot direct to save his life because every single action had a camera cut and a shaky cam, and was just awful.
Shaky cam sucks in general. I hate horror movies that use that too much.
Hey, real quick, how old is Vince McMahon now?
This is not
97.
No fucking way.
104.
3.5.
74. Yeah. He is. They used to like
Jerry Springer looking at
79. 79.
Wow. It's pretty late to get back in entertainment.
Yeah, so Kevin Dunn. I wonder if I can find a video of his cuts just to illustrate. It might. I'll have to go with sound off, and we don't need the sound anyway, but because it'll get popped playing WP. Yeah, here's a good one to hopefully not get us popped. Like,
I'm so glad I left wrestling.
Yeah,
that's almost seizure inducing.
That was this guy. And so Kevin Dunn really wanted to make TV and movies and stuff. So I guarantee, because that tweet said about how it's like other wrestlers or other people from WWE are coming on to work. I guarantee that's what this is. So they have a cage match, has wrestlers in movies, displaying 1 to 100 of total of 4,383 items. So it's like Third Rock from the Sun. This one episode, China's in it, you know, and stuff like that. So,
China would.
You would for China? China got kind of gross.
Still would.
Did she end up like with
China,
drug problems?
Yeah, like late stage China would not.
When didn't she have drug problems?
D-Generation X China definitely would.
Yep.
Yeah, I just can't not picture the gross China that I knew though. So it's just like this China. So you're just like, you don't really wanna. You picture this.
Would.
This one's not bad, but
she can break my little pecker clean off.
This is porn star China. That's the.
Don't break it off. Yeah, porn star China was nice, pretty nice. She was okay.
Yeah. So China actually was a reoccurring appearance of Third Rock from the Sun. Yeah, Andre the Giant played Bigfoot on $6 Million Man. So yeah, there is a list. There is the cage match list of wrestlers. Even the Undertaker has appeared in random stuff. Like he's in the Cyber or Suburban Commando. Yeah, Suburban Commando.
Yep, Suburban Commando. I've never seen that actually though.
With Hulk Hogan, but he plays like the guys in that. He's
Man,
also
Steve
in
Austin was killing it on Nash Bridges.
Nash Bridges. Yeah.
That's
I think
Jake Cage.
I think Walker Texas Ranger too. I think he was on, or some other Chuck Norris show I'm thinking of. But anyway, yeah. So wrestlers and movies intertwined, and Vince McMahon is going to try again. He's going to have full creative freedom, 100% this time, and I get to do what I want this time.
I
With
hope
no
he's
talent.
the star in every movie.
I get to do what I want.
He's gonna
this
have
time,
to be because
pal.
he doesn't have a pool of talent to draw from.
You think he's
You
just
think
gonna-
Triple H is going to let his stable go work with Vince after they rousted him out of the fucking company?
So
You
that's
think
the other
he's
thing.
just gonna spiral into madness, and at some point he's gonna look in the mirror at himself. He's gonna say, "Vince McMahon, you're fired."
I think he's probably already done that, and then he put the do-rag on and walked out and went to like the local Costco.
Yeah, Durag
So-
Vince was
Jesus.
Durag Vince dropped
Was-
the N word on
Several
TV.
times, like 3
Legendary.
times.
No, so yeah. Do we want to get into? I guess we have this other quick one. This one just came across my desk earlier.
Beep, beep,
Oh,
beep, beep,
report.
beep, 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 beep,
I
beep,
love
beep, beep,
reports.
beep. Breaking news for the WoW
It's not-
crew.
Not really breaking news, but just a fun
It
thing
is.
to reminisce about. It's close to me, I guess, or my teen years, I guess, not really childhood, but teen years. Ex Rockstar dev shuts down GTA 5's longest running conspiracy theory.
Oh shit!
That based that for the longest time people were trying to work on the Chiliad mystery theory. I was
Yeah.
one of these people back when the game came out. Me and my friend would drive around GTA Online trying to solve the mystery, and we
You
used
got pwned.
to do it pretty good. And then I was convinced that there was something there if we could just figure it out. But as it was said by this guy Hinchcliffe, nothing was there. There, you just put it in there. Put it in
You shouldn't
there.
have said anything.
Put it in there to keep people. It doesn't work there anymore. The ex Rockstar dev, so he doesn't work there anymore.
Yo, I hate it when developers do this shit. So this happened with Final Fantasy VIII recently.
The question about the conundrum, Hinchcliffe qualified that he didn't work on this particular Easter egg. There have been some reaching on the part of fans. Obviously, there's always a desire to put in these really complex Easter eggs on the trails, so the really dedicated players will follow.
What?
There's a lot of Easter eggs. Sometimes you just put them in to mess with people. They don't actually do anything. You just mess with people just to drive them a little bit crazy.
Yeah, I didn't really appreciate
Oh
you
my
cutting
God.
off my new best friend Jester.
No,
like
so
that.
now Jessica, explain what the Final Fantasy thing was.
No, he was doing that on purpose because
Thank
he
you,
knows.
Cynic. Thank you, Cynic,
Yeah.
my best buddy in the whole world.
That was me.
That was,
I
that
said
was
that.
Snowman.
No, that was me. That was me. Don't
I
let
know
him
Snowman
lie to you.
does
This
sound
is
more
my
southern,
show.
but
Jessica, don't let Snowman lie to you. That was me.
spit it
I
out,
was
Jessica.
standing-
As
Now
I was
we're
about to
interrupting him.
say, one of the developers of Final Fantasy VIII recently came out and debunked a theory where one of the main party members for Noah, a lot of people speculated she eventually, at some point, became the main villain, Ultimecia, who is a witch from the future. There's a lot of time travel shenanigans involved. Anyways, he came out and said that theory is total crap. And it
Lame.
pissed a lot of people off because that's been a theory going back since the 90s.
Yeah, it's part of the fun. And
Let
the
us have
mystique
our
of the
fucking
shit.
conspiracy theories.
Yeah.
They're all
So,
jerks.
the thing with this one, I don't know if this guy is the one he's
Poor little
he didn't
kid
put it in or
wizard.
not.
How many hours of your
so-
life did you waste?
Oh,
Yeah,
buddy
Wizard.
Whistler.
Waste. Hold on, that's a different question because I had fun. Me and my friend had a lot of fun.
Yeah, but it ended up fruitless. Is my point.
Fruitless.
well,
indeed.
we stopped
Kid
playing
Wizard
eventually,
have a-
so it no
Did
matter
Kid
what.
Wizard have a beard?
20. Okay, so it was.
Headcanon for me is Baby
Okay.
Wizard came out with a beard. Like
Yeah, see,
Uh,
that's what I'm
hold
thinking.
on. Let me
mullet.
do the math. Let me do the math.
A pompadour
um,
mullet.
This would have been about maybe 2014, 2015. I could have probably grown facial hair, but I didn't start growing facial hair.
Nah, Baby
God, you
Wizard
absolute
came.
unit.
Baby Wizard was born with a beard.
But
And
I had
a
a
wizard.
full
Brass knuckles.
I had a full
Yeah.
beard in 2016.
God, you fucking hoss.
I
I don't even know what a full beard is, my man.
So anyway, yeah. So the rumor was for the longest time that this was, well, not really the cope / rumor was that this was cut. There was 3 DLCs planned for the single player, which we know there were DLCs coming. They were cut, and they worked them into GTA Online. GTA Online, you find like a UFO, you find a cracked egg, and you get a jetpack. And the jetpack you get at the end of the Doomsday heist, which is you going into the Chiliad through these doors right here. So basically, it was rumored that it was like, okay, you were gonna do all this in a DLC, but they saw the money making potential of GTA Online, and they they cut it and worked it into GTA Online.
We've got to make more money.
Yeah, the money. So anyway, yeah. So but even like the update, the next gen update for Xbox One added new stuff to this. So like they just made more fake stuff that were like, maybe this time you can solve it. So I guarantee when they ever release the PS5 version, there's gonna be more stuff. Maybe this time you can solve it. So.
That game was so awesome, though.
Yeah,
Rockstar's a
GTA
bunch
5.
of assholes.
They're a solid fucking company, though. They haven't really put out a bad game either.
What do y'all think
Yeah.
about 6?
I mean,
I'm excited.
I'm whatever
I-
about
it
it.
looks good.
San
but,
Andreas was probably the last game I really, really played a lot of. I didn't really care anymore after
I really
that.
like Red Dead 2. I haven't played Red Dead 1 yet, but
My
really
favorite GTA, and I'm gonna get some hate for this, but my favorite GTA is actually the 4th one.
Vice City.
No, GTA 4.
GTA 4.
Oh, GTA 4, yeah.
Liberty City.
Yeah, I didn't
Yeah.
play much of that one.
I mean,
That one,
I get it.
like it's, I think map wise has.
I gotta take a
the best
piss.
potential. This isn't an airplane, Snowman. An airplane. We need to announce your departure.
He's just gonna open up the side of the fucking door on the plane and piss out outside the plane.
Oh, you can
What if
open
he
it.
is on an airplane right now?
No, that's why I said it's airport, not airplane.
Oh.
I fucked it up.
Ha! Stupid.
I thought you were my best buddy. Calling me stupid. What the fuck?
I was calling
calling me
Wizard stupid.
Oh,
You just-
sorry about
you're
that,
all
best
just-
buddy.
all
Jesus,
discombobulated.
Jethro. Have you been drinking
for
today,
a
Val?
you know he has.
Maybe
Anyway,
maybe a bit last night.
you know
Did you really
he
drink?
has.
Hold
and
up. Did you really drink a little bit last night?
A
Did you, like, have
tad.
to calm the okay.
A tad.
I get it, man. Believe me.
I say you had some things to say at the end of the stream. I heard.
Who did he?
I probably should have remained speechless, but yes.
Yeah, I was slightly offended.
That you know what? As I and Ethan Van Sciver both have had to learn the hard lesson: never drink and stream.
That last 3 minutes, buddy, was peak TV time.
Somebody's gonna. I'm surprised Katie hasn't clipped it.
San Andreas was
she's-
my favorite until GTA 5, says Ruby King.
She's been dealing with other stuff today, so if she gets wind of it, she probably will.
Wait. Like serious stuff or?
Matt Barr stuff.
Oh, the
You saw
thing
that.
this morning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck Matt Barr.
I would prefer not to, but yes, at the same time.
Matt Barr, if you are watching, remember to hit subscribe to Try to get
Yeah, like and subscribe, Matthew.
66 subscribers.
Wow, Wizard of Sellout. My God.
Hey, we like
No, we
like
like everyone
Matthew.
around here. Yeah, we like Matthew.
We don't need
Matthew's,
enemies over here. We already
Yeah.
have made a few already. Anyway, Marvel Rivals.
Moving on.
We're not going to
Marvel-
air out those DMs. No,
Marvel
sir.
Rivals. No, there's nothing happened. Marvel
Captain
Rivals.
America.
Marvel Rivals is happening. That's what's important. Marvel Rivals.
Uh-huh.
Really exciting. Marvel Overwatch free to play game.
Oh.
I've been kind of wanting to look at the character designs for a bit and kind of go over them. Captain America, they had announced him after I was going to go over these before, but they announced him and Bucky. So Captain America's he's because of the nature of the game, he has these holographic shields he's going to throw instead. Because you can't, because he needs to have like the range attack and it be like infinite, right?
So this isn't in universe MCU Captain America because he's still white.
Yeah, he's not going to be Falcon, even though Falcon might appear one day. I mean,
What kind of game is this like? Is this their MMO they've been trying to do for like ever?
no, so this is the hero shooter that is
Oh.
like Overwatch. It's the Marvel Overwatch.
Lame.
I'll pull up the gameplay trailer.
He said lame.
I haven't played Overwatch.
Gimmicky as shit.
I mean, like all video games are gimmicks, no man.
Nah, but they're just trying to cash in on that like battle royale type
Like
of
that,
gameplay.
Snowman.
It's not battle royale though, Snowman. It's
Well,
hero
not battle
shooter.
royale. You know what I'm saying? The game like
Hero shooter.
Overwatch.
It's Overwatch. But see what it is Overwatch fell off really, really bad. So trying to find just Overwatch fell off really bad. So Overwatch fans are kind of looking for something like
Overwatch fans are out there like, we said dying out here.
just
Yeah, for real. Is this gameplay?
yeah, this is gameplay.
That looks fucking trash.
They need to do something different. They need to make like an action RPG set in the fucking Marvel universe.
Well, I mean, you're asking NetEase to make like this. NetEase makes Diablo clones and makes Overwatch clones. Like they make like stuff like that. Like
Dude, Diablo is an action RPG. I mean, Marvel Ultimate Alliance is my shit, but I mean more like third person type view.
I know, like I said, just NetEase doesn't make that type of games. What I'm saying. I mean, Marvel Games is still pushing really hard to make games, so it's like you'll get something eventually, right?
That's what
They
July says.
They just want a Overwatch style multiplayer game, right?
Live service.
Live service, but
Yeah.
free to
Like
play
Suicide
live
Squad.
service. I can accept a free to play live service over a $60 live service, even though
Yeah.
I played Avengers like crack, and don't ever let me
Was
show
that
you.
any good?
Avengers is good if you can. Well, you can't get it anymore. So if you don't have it, too bad. You can't play it. If you already have
damn.
it, then you can play it. But they removed it from the stores. It is gone. Just like Ultimate Alliance. Maybe
Yeah, I'm
maybe
so
one
glad I
day.
still got that.
Yeah, I have my copy too. Maybe one day I'll stream myself playing Avengers and just like talking about how it's like, yeah, see, this had potential, but
That's the
guy
worst
like
idea.
Sealy says Conquer died doing the same thing but charging $4. That's the thing. Marvel Rivals at least has my respect because it's like it's free to play and just the skins are gonna cost money. That's the only, I believe, monetization that they have in like emotes and stuff. Like cosmetic stuff, that's fine. Because what are you gonna do? You can use the base costume if you want. Maybe they'll let you earn money to where it's like, okay, you can grind it, you can get the one costume. Like I'm gonna main Thor, right? Thor's design in this game. Not the greatest, but if they have like comic accurate like 60s Thor, then I'm like, yeah, that would be the only costume I'm gonna use.
Some of the designs are pretty dope though. That Punisher
Yeah, we're
costume
gonna-
is sick. I mean, you can't really
Yeah,
fuck
we
up
can-
Punisher shit though.
We can go through the
Those
costumes
character
now. So, yes.
models look like shit.
So here's the Captain America design, and he's got
Wait,
like
and you
this
said you've
armor.
never played Overwatch?
I haven't played Overwatch.
I'm just not a huge fan of that gameplay either. It's like kind of sluggish. It's weird.
Winter Soldiers. I like using the mask from the movie design. With this military.
That's a cool design.
Yeah.
Oh,
I like the art style a little bit too, but they're too bulky. Like
That's
Captain is way
exactly
too
what I was
big.
about to say. The character models look like shit. They're too thick, boy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Too
like
thick.
it's
That
all like-
Punisher looked like the Hulk, dude.
It's
Yeah.
all like a base design, like body shape, and then it's just like adding, like stuff on top of it. It's not really that unique.
Yeah, well, it's especially
Okay,
after
never
Winter
mind.
Soldier
That right
already
there-
has
that
a
right
metal
there is
arm,
pretty unique.
and now Thor has 2 metal arms. But he's
And he's fat.
Panther looks cool.
Yeah, Black Panther looks fine.
yeah, that looks slick.
Strange is a bit over
Doctor Strange looks okay.
I don't like
Yeah, I see what you mean.
the big cloaking thing.
Yeah, because it's gonna
the
look stupid
textures.
as fuck in game.
Even Groot is over designed. Like
Look how big he is. Why is Groot so?
What the hell?
I wouldn't say Strange is over design.
I would say Strange over today. That was 2 characters ago, asshole. Get on the
I know.
ball, Snowman.
I know. I'm running behind on my fucking my YouTube on my TV.
Mom, Dad.
oh, so you're
stop
so you're
fighting.
sitting on panel on your phone but watching the stream on TV.
Yeah,
No, when his wife comes in, he has to switch it over to porn. It's easier to explain.
yeah, because that's one chick, and I got 4 dudes right here. You don't want to
Hell
hear
yeah.
nothing about that.
Yeah.
Gay?
No, I mean,
Why are
we're
you
just-
gay?
We're just trying it out. We're not gay.
It's
yet,
just an
so we,
experiment,
like-
babe.
We're just
Yeah.
experimenting.
We're scientists.
The forearms and
Social
hands
scientists.
being like
It's for science.
they're kind of too big. I can see like especially Iron Man's. You
Yeah.
can kind of see it where he has got like huge.
You know, Iron Man out of all of them, I think looks the best though.
Yeah, he looks cool, but he is still a little too big.
Yeah, it's the proportion things. Loki looks good though.
Yeah. But then look, they made
Um,
him like proportionally correct, and then they added the stupid fucking shoulders onto his cloak.
I had
Yeah,
one. that
he's
showed
over
off all
designed.
the-
I think Loki looks way over designed. Everyone's
um,
got metal fucking arms on their fucking arms.
Yeah, there's a lot of like the.
Metal arms on their arms.
Yeah, you got that
and-
arm on
yeah,
your
here
arm,
we go.
dude.
I hate it when they do designs like this, where it's like a base design. There's
Oh my god, this
Not
is,
a-
you know
make
what
me
this
wanna
game
draw now.
reminds me of? The art style is Battle Chasers. You ever played that RPG?
No, but I know what you're talking about. It does look
No.
like that.
Looks identical.
I
to
like the art style.
Battle.
okay. Now this one ain't bad.
Yeah, he
Mantis
looks
isn't
cool.
good. Right, Rocket looks good.
Its
Mantis
face
looks
is
good.
squished.
Penny,
I'd still hit it.
at least with Penny,
Would.
she's in the mech suit, so mech suit can be, proportioned weird
Yeah,
because that's
It's Mexican.
already what it looks like.
Yeah, don't care.
Yeah.
It looks like an Evangelion mech suit too, which is pretty cool.
Yeah. Magneto
The
is different.
No, they weren't called the Angels. Fuck, dude, that anime is sick. I need to finish the
Yo.
fucking thing.
I never wait.
Da, 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 da.
Is that one of the theme songs?
That's an interesting Magneto design.
Yeah.
That's a
He's like a
really.
I like the
Grizzled-
white or like the
yeah.
gray.
I can dig it.
If that darker gray in the middle of his suit was purple, that would look fire.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, but how is he gonna victimize himself? You can't see his Auschwitz tattoo.
Yeah, that's fucked up. They're taking
Yeah,
away his
make-
identity, dude.
Yeah, how is he gonna
Magic.
tell everybody about it?
Yeah, that's not right, man. This is Trump 2025, dude. We need to speak up
Dude.
here.
That's right. Jesus Christ. Duelist magic.
I hate
don't
when
mind her.
whoever spells magic with a K. That's so gay.
It's
Well,
I
pronounced
hate every.
That's
You
the
hate
X-Men
every
name.
rapper.
Her name's Ileana
Magic.
Rasputin.
Yeah, with the backwards K, bro.
You got to say it with the hard K. Magic.
Ooh, Jesus, fellas,
Magic.
calm down. We don't use the hard K around here.
Yeah, dude.
Ruby King, can we get a hard K pass in the chat?
You better get back where you belong, Magic.
Magic.
Spider-Man.
Damn.
Spider-Man looks
Also
good,
kind-
but look at his fucking legs.
That's a weird,
yeah,
like-
yeah. I'm
This-
taking the
this-
design until the legs.
This is a weird, like, that's the background. This isn't like his.
Yeah, no, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like
I
how
know.
it just tapers
The
down.
shoes
into
are
nothing.
kind of a little too big.
Yeah,
He's got MCU
and it
lines
goes
on
into like
everything. Like, see the MCU lines here?
yeah.
It's got a mix of, yeah, I like it though. I don't like it.
Yeah,
I don't
mind
like Spider-Man with too much black in him though. I mean,
Yeah.
Wait, whoa,
Venom.
whoa.
it. Yeah, I get that.
he don't
Speaking
need
of-
black
speaking of-
nothing. He's a
Yeah,
hetero.
you
don't
don't
like-
need black in Spider-Man. You're right. Don't black up.
Well,
my
I mean,
Spider-Man.
technically, if you want to get technical, I mean, if you want to kind of look at the first appearance, that he has the kind of the red and black suit, and everything, like a blue, but at least in the
Spider-Man?
cover. Like it is red and blue, but it's like when you kind of look at that original Amazing Fantasy 15, it kind of has that black.
that
look to
Venom
it,
looks
and
like shit.
people kind of associate with it. People are liking the Venom character design.
That Venom
we'll look
looks
at
like
the actual
fucking trash.
We'll look at the models here next.
I don't like the
Actually,
logo.
Mm-mm.
He's too
I don't like-
fucking round looking. He's like Venom's supposed to be a jacked bodybuilder, not some fucking power lifter.
Star-Lord's, man, whatever.
Storm's
And
fine.
then
Luna
Luna
Snow's fine.
Snow, favorite Marvel character, Luna Snow.
Yeah.
Marvel Comics.
Yeah, top tier
Strategy.
AAA character.
Hulk.
So
Not
this
mad
is,
about it. Don't like
this
his
is
head.
Hulk's like medium form. He actually becomes like a monster Hulk as like his ultimate. So that he has 3 models. We'll see it in the one video. Yeah, Luna Snow is from
I don't know.
When
Yo,
it-
I don't
Hulk's
know
hair
why.
is
But,
dominant.
I don't know.
it's another NetEase game. It's like a NetEase exclusive character.
I was just thinking about his catchphrase, Hulk smash. And I don't know why this I don't know why it made me think of this, but what did Bam Bam say to Pebbles when they started dating?
Bam, bam, bam.
Bam Bam, baby. Bam Bam.
Yeah.
All right.
I want a
That's
Bam
what-
Bam.
Namor.
Please clap.
Jessica, that was again hilarious. My knees are
I did
slapping.
clap, but my mic cut out.
Oh,
You didn't
okay,
hear
yeah,
it?
technical no,
Yeah.
technical difficulties, man.
Yeah,
I appreciate it. I
happens.
appreciate
Yeah,
it.
man, I had you.
You
I can feel the love. I can feel the love.
need to do like
Hey,
stand-up
you-
comedy or
hey.
something, man.
Somebody dox these guys for me, okay?
Adam Warlock.
What did Eric July call Namor?
No,
No.
It's like Namor. or
The Submariner.
Submariner. Yeah, Submariner.
Damn, that Adam Warlock
That was-
looks cool as fuck.
But yeah, we're supposed to believe that Eric July is a comic book expert.
He's a terrible
Yeah.
writer, dude.
Never seen a
His
long
book
box.
sucks.
That's true. We
Adam
never seen a long
Warlock.
box.
Yeah, and
Don't be a long
they
box,
kind
bro.
of and this is even all of them. We have they revealed Psylocke for the name,
Psylocke, I got that bitch tatted on me.
which
No,
it,
you don't.
Yeah, I do, motherfucker.
it
Prove
He
well,
does, motherfucker.
Prove
not-
it.
It's on his
Well, how
asshole.
do you know?
'Cause he
You
sends
two
me
have a
all
very
kinds of-
interesting relationship. I
Yeah,
see.
it's on my butthole. It was a very, very good tattoo artist. Very precise.
this
I'm
isn't
happy for you guys.
this isn't Betsy Braddock. It's the third Psylocke. Someone had said who it was, but
Who gives a fuck
I,
about that one?
I'm saying this bears mention.
And that design is terrible. It's random ninja in a Japanese game 4000.
It was a Chinese game.
You a rapper or not?
December 6th is when the game comes out.
December is 6
I don't know how I feel about this game.
And then they dropped a little tease at the end for who they're going to show off next.
Moon Knight.
Moon Knight.
That design is ass.
Moon Knight.
Moon Knight's design you don't like?
No, Xylox.
I know.
I'm still running
I
by.
was just saying, like, because it's like, can you even tell? They also dropped a story trailer, or a cinematic trailer, I guess. It gives you more or less the plot.
Down.
Listen, you better watch it, bro. Watch it.
Man, I am interested in how they're gonna do Doctor Doom in the movies. I do kind of want to see how they treat him.
You may think you know the story, but not
Turn it up just a tad. It's a little low.
Okay.
There we go.
It's mainly music, is why.
That's good.
Why does everything gotta have like this weird sheen to it? Stop doing that.
Yeah,
in games.
I did notice that there's this weird like texturing and kind of like you'll see it later. There's a moment where that was like, oh, this doesn't look nice.
Looks because they're trying to make it look better, but it muddies everything out.
I wish Thor had his Alta thing has a cape. His alt costume has a cape that we'll see, but like this design is just not cool. Like for Thor, like it's just
no. I mean, Thor is trash anyway. Whoever likes him is
damn.
He just needs a cape. Like you can solve a lot of this with a cape. Like if you're not gonna have a cape, he's got to be sleeveless like Ultimate Thor or something. Right?
Yeah, dude, but those gauntlets are ass. There's no point to have them for Thor.
Yeah. Because he doesn't need armor. He's Thor.
Exactly. He's a barbaric brute, dude.
In the end, all will kneel before doom.
Hey, it's Robert Downey Jr.
Yeah.
disasters hurt the innocent the most.
Dude, they're gonna fuck Doom up again. They just can't get them right.
Yeah, and Robert Downey Jr. is looking more and more like one of those weird old Hollywood lesbian guys. You know what I mean?
What the fuck does that even mean?
That's a very, very weird description.
Yeah,
pay attention to like
soft.
Pay attention to like old lefty Hollywood guys. They always end up looking like weird lesbians. They like grow their hair out like mid-length. They start wearing like round, like circle glasses. You know what I mean? Those like round glasses.
And like tan blazers.
Yeah, and like vests and shit. They all end up looking like weird lesbians.
No matter how many foes they face,
Speaking of weird lesbians, we have Rocket Raccoon.
Yeah, see, Ruby King gets it.
Too much.
Yeah, he does
Wow.
look like an old lesbian. Too much pay.
Such insignificant.
Hey.
Oh damn, that was cool though.
Hashtag not my Dr. Doom.
So this is the plot of the game.
I don't mind the voice acting and the
Magneto making that bastard sword was fire though.
Yeah, that's like his like ultimate, I think. So like Doom comes back from the future to challenge his past
That's
self.
Optimus Prime.
That's the plot.
That's
Wait,
Megazord.
is there like a good Doom and a bad Doom?
No, it's like just like I'm cooler than you, younger Doom. Like no one's
Yeah,
cooler
that
than
checks
Doom,
out.
old Doom.
That sounds like Dr. Doom. That checks out.
So it's Luther.
And here's the actual models of the characters. Should have just ran with this first, but
yeah, I don't know why you didn't do that, but you know.
yeah.
Hey,
So
real
this one,
quick,
this
it's
one shows
Way
off,
too bulky.
this
Hey, real
shows
quick.
off the alternate costumes. Winter Soldier and Captain America don't have one yet. But
Yeah, see his like shoulders, his delts and shit are too big.
Way too big.
Thor looks fat.
Winter Soldier looks alright right there. I
see,
think it
like
looks pretty
Thor
cool.
though, like here he is in his other
Yeah, but his
costume,
delts are too big,
Oh,
bro.
that's even worse.
I don't like how armored it is. Like, it should be a softer.
That looks way
If,
better.
if you look at like Earth's Mightiest Heroes, right? Like that is a huge like tank of a Thor, but he doesn't need
Yeah.
the big armor to make him look that way. He just is that. So like,
Yeah.
I hope
He
I hope
just
his retro costume is better. They have already announced a Thor Love and Thunder costume, which is a complete waste of a slot. You got to go for classic cartoon or classic comic first.
Hey, real quick, Wizard. I'm gonna have to drop out.
Okay.
Much love. Appreciate being on the stream.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, my best buddy, Cynic.
Yeah, man. Seriously.
No, I was.
I love everyone and
if
everything.
Jesker, if you want to claim Cynic and like everything Cynic does and has done, I mean, I'm good with that.
Whoa, 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 whoa,
Cynic's
whoa!
an
I
You ain't
disavow
pinning-
that.
You ain't pin that all on me.
He's an
All right, I'm
American
just-
hero.
Okay.
Are you asking me to adopt
I'm an American
Cynic?
hero and icon.
No, all you have to do is just sign a
Hollywood.
waiver that says that you were in charge of Cynic.
Oh, I see what he's trying to do.
I feel like I'm being set up. Is this a sting operation?
All right.
I
Good
actually
luck.
you
don't
know.
think you would mind.
It depends. I can be wild and crazy. Anyways, I'll see you guys for the next one.
Yeah, thank-
Later,
thanks for coming,
broski.
Jesker.
Yeah.
All right, brother.
I'll take care.
We'll see you, Jessica. Yeah, man.
See you, man.
Peace.
Yeah, so then there's Jeff the Land Shark, which is like I had never heard of this character until this game, so like, but apparently is a thing.
Hate it.
Yeah, I've never
Every-
heard of him either.
Every inch
But
of
I'm
it,
not
I
a-
hate it.
Yeah, I'm not a huge Marvel guy anyway. So
Yeah, I don't know who this is. I've mostly been reading random floppies I've been picking up.
Yeah,
I
so
still got
this
a
is
bunch of
like
graphic
quit
novels I
picking
need
up
to read.
people's floppy.
Yeah,
Hulk monsters out in his ultimate, so this
I
is
gotta
where you
make a
get
living,
your-
man.
Like this is your
That's his ultimate.
I believe so. I don't know, but I would
I
guess.
hate
So
his
this is
head in the
like-
first. Okay, I don't mind that one.
But I don't
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
pretty good.
No, I don't
That,
really
like
like that either.
Yeah, the back.
His
His hair is
looks
retarded.
too-
That
his
looks
hair,
kind of
his
cool.
hair. I'm trying to grab
Yeah.
the hair shot at the.
I
when he
see
gets
what you're
that,
talking
like,
about. It
the-
flares
the
up like
faux
what's
hawk.
his name?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't like
That's,
that.
that's
But otherwise, like
Ultimate Gohan.
this is good. But then you turn it to the side and it's sticking up.
Yeah,
way
it's,
too
yeah, it's
high.
whack.
Like Amadeus Cho's thing. And so that's the thing is you play as Bruce and then you become the Hulk and then you become the Ultimate Hulk. So this is like the war, the
Hey, Ruby
Hulk.
King, don't forget to like the stream, brother.
Yeah, follow me at Crispin Cold on
Yeah.
Twitter. Holla.
yeah, the alternate costumes. Well, if you put exclamation point snowman, you can get the link to Snowman's Twitter in the chat.
Oh, really?
hmm
Fascinating.
Wizard only allows it to when you're on the panel, which is
Yeah.
he's a monster. He is a
Damn,
he is
dude,
a
you
tyrant.
Well, no, just
Yeah.
the one time you tried it, you just did the wrong one. I think you tried stimulated.
I can't believe it, man. Yeah.
It's disgusting, honestly.
Because like, I mean, technically they all
He's
they
a
all
tyrant.
work. I mean, but,
He's a tyrant, man. I can't believe it.
I'm really shocked and offended, actually.
yeah. So Planet Hulk, I don't like the helmet kind of are not on it. Like the Planet Hulk
Everyone's
skin
got
is
a
just
goddamn gauntlet.
such. Well, I mean,
yeah.
it's Planet Hulk. It's Planet Hulk Snowman. Like if you don't know,
Yeah, no, that I do like that design too. But
That
the
design
Thor
looks
doesn't
good.
need them.
no, Thor does
Loki
not. need
doesn't
it.
need them.
And then this is his like ultimate, and that's just over designed. Like even World Breaker Hulk doesn't look like this. I don't think so. That's just
I wouldn't say that. That's like almost over designed.
yeah. The ultimate one is what I was talking about. Snowman.
Oh yeah, I'm retarded and late and gay.
Old and gay.
You'll see Punisher's
Why
Thunderbolt
is he
suit is
bigger
pretty-
than Captain America? Even
Cause
Punisher.
reasons. The
Anuses,
Punisher
man.
models look trash. They
Yes.
look terrible.
Very bad.
I think that's just like the Chinese sort of like over design, like because
Xi Jinping.
there should be they
You
got to
know,
release
hi.
a batch of comic accurate ones where everyone is smooth right? The skins are flat. You got maybe some texture in them, but
I
otherwise,
like
like
that
they're not.
scarf collar thing he's got going on,
Yeah,
but the
that's
rest
cool.
is pretty whack.
Thunderbolt suit.
So I know we're nerding out, but I was just going through some stuff right quick. Officially, all states called for Trump.
Damn.
So
We
Arizona,
said we
he
weren't going
won
to talk
Arizona
about
too.
it.
Well, Jesker's not here, so
Well, that
I was
cop
just trying to
sucker's
be.
gone.
I was trying to be nice to Jesker, because I don't want to.
Mhm.
He's my friend, and I don't want to rub the epic fucking own in his face.
Large facts.
So they have President Loki as an old.
Actually, that Loki's kind of cool looking. He
Yeah, I
just
don't mind
doesn't
that
need
Loki.
the metal gauntlets.
So like I said, give me the 60s, fur. Like he already has the fur pelt thing on his back already, so that's kind of cool. But
Yes.
yeah,
I
with the
love
fingerless-
his
give me
comic book design, dude. It's so cool.
the black fingerless gloves and the
He stole those from
green
Liam.
with the sweet gloves.
You don't
and
need
people-
them, no maze. Put them down.
Yeah, Doctor Strange. And they have God of Magic.
Oh man.
That looks terrible.
They're too
Yeah.
much.
Why is this?
Like,
Why is this cape starched? Like it's sticking out all crazy.
like even his Midnight Suns
Oh,
was more subdued.
you know what these characters' designs are? If y'all ever played the shit, what's the name of those games? Where you play as Death and like the
Darksiders.
Darksiders. These are all Darksiders character models.
Mhm.
Yeah, it does look like Darksiders. Yeah, because the main character in that is bulky as fuck.
Yeah, chunky boy.
They announced
Looking like the
Rocket
Max.
has a Guardians of the Galaxy 3 costume too.
Yeah, I want to see how much these costumes are going to cost.
$74.53.
Like
Yeah, his
Storms and
budget for the full game.
Hellas and I think Magics are all just recolors, really. Like they're not any different. So that must be
Halo
just-
looks cool.
that must be just something you can unlock playing like.
Oh, that head is like one of the bosses from fucking Ninja Gaiden. Did y'all ever play Ninja Gaiden for the Xbox 360?
Yeah.
I think it was?
Yeah, those probably
me,
the hardest
Panther
game known
looks-
to man.
Panther.
Yeah, that
looks
game is
good.
the shit.
His proportions aren't messed up. He's like,
Yeah, he's the best one.
yeah.
Black Panther looks good. Oh, go to that red one.
Yeah, they got like a red. It's
That is sick.
Red Lion, but Red Lion's the DC character that is the guy, the African like ruler of a nation.
Oh
based
yeah,
on-
he's like
Yeah.
a Justice League villain.
Yeah, Red Lion. He's created by a Black Panther writer.
Oh, nice.
He's just a Black Panther. writer.
Oh, was it whatever his name, Takashi Coates or something?
Oh, I
Groot looks all right.
like Magic too. The girls are, they're not as like, because they don't have to be like huge and ripped and all this, so they're not like.
They're kind of generic though, and they again with the gauntlet. Yeah, she's just kind of plain looking.
The Dark Child, like, because I never played like a hero shooter, but I played like a MOBA. I played
Mhm.
Smite, so it reminds me a lot. Like I can kind of already see the vision of like, here's the gimmick costume where, you can turn
Smite
him.
was even worse than fucking Overwatch.
Well, it's a difference of MOBA. It's not a hero shooter. Paladins was made by the Smite people, and that's a hero shooter. Like, give me
He's
the
too bulky.
right. Like I just want to play as War Machine.
Oh damn, that Steam Power one is sick as a whore though.
Yeah, like Avengers didn't add War Machine until the very, very, very last update. Like that would be another rant down the line, is the Avengers game. Maybe if I'm streaming myself playing it or something. But like
Nice. Yep.
Venom looks better in the actual model, I feel.
You talking about in the game?
Yeah, like this right here. This.
Nah. Oh yeah, that one looks fine, but the first one
Yeah.
looks fucking terrible.
Yeah, see, so like that was like the art, right? Like the
Mm-hmm.
the rendering or whatever. This is the actual in-game model. It's smoother. It's
Yeah.
It's hard to mess up Venom, really. Like when you kind of
You can make him too
It's a
big.
simple
though, and,
design.
like, yeah, but people make him too big whenever they do
He
like
doesn't-
video games and movies and stuff like that. Like
he doesn't have the
he's a big
the
guy.
the Matt Gargan eyes though, at least.
Yeah.
Blue Venom, Marvel versus Capcom, Blue Venom.
That's the best one. That shit looks so fucking sick.
And then like your first alt for Spider-Man is 2099 Spider-Punk, but like where's Symbiote suit? Or where's like Iron Spider? Where's like
Or just the regular 2099 suit. That suit is fire.
And then Magneto's alt isn't like the easy, it would just do the red and purple, but it's black, right? Like it's cool, but it's like, come on, like that better launch with the red and purple coloring or something.
Oh, I don't like that disc for him.
Yeah, the giant disc
that's
thing
like
behind him.
Egyptian and like Christian kind of symbology almost.
Well, because I think that's like he throws the shards out, and that's what he makes the sword with, and all that. So it's
Well,
part
it
of his
sounds
kit.
pretty subversive, but it makes sense for Magneto.
If it was instead of on his back, if it was like at his feet,
on his dick,
like floating around him, right? Like, cause like X2, right? When he gets the metal balls and he like makes the disc with one of them and stands on it. If he could just
that
have
was
it
cool.
like
Spinning
like
around
that.
him would be pretty cool.
Yeah, like or going around his legs, but just on his back like that is weird.
It's just like kind of over designed, like you said.
Yeah.
Yeah, most everything in this game's over designed, and for it to be a hero shooter, whatever the fuck you want to call it, is
like,
just make it dial it back a bit, bro.
Like Overwatch's character designs weren't over designed. Overwatch's were very simple.
not
No,
at
they
all.
had pretty iconic designs.
Yeah, they were great designs that were simple, and everyone could do fan art of them and stuff like that.
Yeah, you could tell it's Overwatch from their
Like,
characters.
Like
that looks cool.
Penny's
as fuck,
like
though.
base model suit is like pretty tame versus everything else because everything went into the mech.
Yeah.
Like, and even Star-Lord's like alt account is garbage or alt thing. Look at that.
Ew.
I get that it's based off of this costume, this suit, but like the Guardians of the Galaxy game uses the same thing. And it's just a normal suit, not like flame hair, and he's looking like.
Yeah, that's retarded. Decent amount of characters though.
Yeah, and they're still like this is even like all of them. They're having Psylocke, they have Moon Knight. They're gonna have a pretty big roster.
Terrible though.
And then they're gonna keep adding more. And I think all the heroes will be free when they add them, and it's still like the suits that are gonna cost. So
Adam Warlock looks cool. I'm a sucker for red and yellow. I think Reverse Flash's costume is sick as fuck.
yeah, that is the Marvel Rivals hype check-in. And how we feeling about the game, fellas? Comes out in December.
I think you know my opinion.
It's mid to me right now. Like I'll check it out if it's free.
I would need to feel some gameplay, right? I would need to kind of fuck around with some stuff and
kind of like Arkham VR. Before you say it's the best game ever.
Well, I mean, listen, we don't need to keep. It's not all just the Detract Wizard show.
Yeah.
Have I not had enough of that the past couple of days?
Past couple of days, no.
Past couple of decades.
For the past 25 years, has life not detracted me enough?
I would have to do some math on it.
Kyle Likes Healy says it looks cool, but the game is going to be so sweaty.
I'm not sure I know what that means, but I agree.
Yeah,
I like the designs. I mean, the art style. Some of the designs are pretty cool, but I don't care for that type of game, so like I'm kind of biased anyway.
Yeah. I said I would need some simple character designs, old school style characters and stuff like that. Like Ultimate Alliance
Yes.
did, right? Ultimate
Yep.
Alliance was just like, yeah, here's the costume, right?
Yeah, I hate they modernizing superhero costumes way too much. Like taking out the original colors, making them way more like mechanical and complex.
Even
Like I
like
hate Batman's costume in the Dark Knight and Dark Knight Rises. That shit looks so dumb.
and like MCUifying, right, is what everyone always says. Because like they always add textures and lines and stuff
Yep.
like that. I'm looking for yeah, like Ultimate Alliance 3's designs were a good mix of
Oh,
basic
actually,
basic
I don't think I got
comic
3.
designs with like some texture to it. So
I got 2. Which one do you have?
I have 1 and 2. 3 is a Switch
Okay.
exclusive. It's the newer one, and I don't have a Switch. So
Oh, is it? I might have to get a fucking Switch with this new
I know
job I
it's
got.
the one thing that's like it plays differently than Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2. It's still similar in some ways, but
How does it play differently? You pretty much just hold in like a couple of
it's not like a
buttons.
Diablo style dungeon crawler. It's more like a I don't know. It's been a while since I looked at the gameplay, but it is slightly different. Like it's not like a faithful sequel, I suppose. It's a reimagining. Even it's like it doesn't take place in the same universe as the other games, like for instance.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
so
not
there's
the same. It is different gameplay. Oh, yeah, put it on.
yeah, here's the character designs for Ultimate Alliance 3. So like Gambit, he was the DLC, I believe.
Yeah, that's
And there's
fire.
only one, like alternate costumes are a complete like downgrade in this game. There's only like 1 per character, and most of them are like recolors.
Yeah, I don't really like the
Compared to like
colors on that.
kind of like Ultimate Alliance 2 had that problem where everyone only had 1 alt costume. They all sucked. And then Ultimate
That
Alliance
should
1
be
had
his
like
original costume.
Ultimate Alliance 1 had like 4 for a character, and they were great.
Did you ever play X-Men Legends?
Yeah, I played X-Men Legends back in the day.
Yeah, that game was the shit. X-Men Legends 2 is fire too.
Yeah, I
Cable
gotta like
looks sick.
I gotta emulate them.
Yeah.
It's like character if Marvel Rivals look more like this, they'd look a lot better.
Yes. But I kind of like the art style more than this in Rivals.
Like the more like
I'm not sure how you describe it.
the proportions, the jagged
No,
kind
not
of look.
really the proportions. I mean, it was, yeah, I don't know. I didn't like the proportions, but I did like the style of it. You know, it looks cool.
Yeah, so the compare the Punisher to the other,
Yeah,
all
I like the
shoulder pads.
exaggerated of it, but some of them there was way too exaggerated.
Like he's got the vest.
Yeah, this looks kind of dull compared to the other style.
Yeah. Well, look, boys, I'm gonna head out.
Get a third suit.
So I'll catch you on Twitter and see you next Wednesday. Tomorrow, my anime show. Wiz, you need to change that on the thing because we do it on Thursdays now.
Oh yeah.
So I appreciate that, Snowman. Pleasure as always.
Pleasure as always, my brother.
I'll see y'all later. All right.
Adios, my friend.
You're welcome.
It'll just be me and Snowman vamping for half an hour.
The 2 coolest motherfuckers alive.
Yep. The artists. The artists on the show, which I have no art to show. So
I got plenty. You know which one I want to show.
you can't show the one you want to show.
I ain't no artist, man.
I don't know why they why Punisher has a alt account or alt. I keep saying alt account. I've been talking about alt accounts too much. Alt
You've
costume.
been cursed.
I know it's my brain's fried. Alt costume when everyone else like just has like recolors. That's weird.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the recolors or the mask. The mask is doofy.
It's cool that they brought Moon Knight back for this because like he's
That Moon Knight looks cool.
he was in Ultimate Alliance 1, but he wasn't in 2. Ooh, that's
That's
his
right.
other
Which one
costume.
do I have then? I just fucking played it a couple months ago too. I ran through that.
If it's the one where it's not based on the Civil War storyline, it's Ultimate Alliance 1. If it's about the Civil War storyline, it's Ultimate Alliance 2.
Okay, then I got the second one, but I did play the first one.
Yeah, I guess I got both of them.
Back on when it originally came out.
I have the
sick.
You can still play. I have the PS5 one, so like or the PS4 one, so you can play it on PS5, and it's good. But the problem is the load times of the PS5 means you don't get to look at the cool loading screens.
Oh yeah.
They go too fast.
Damn,
And
that blade is sick.
Retro blade.
I was talking about the white suit one because I am behind, but yeah, that retro one's sick too.
The retro blade. He's in the Ultimate Alliance one. That costume is too.
For real.
The retro one, I believe, is one you can pick.
The green one?
I think so, yeah.
I fucking love that Morbius costume, the original one. It reminds me of Deadman. I love Deadman's costume too.
Both of these costumes are in Midnight Suns for Morbius.
I could not get into that game.
It's good. I enjoyed it.
I'm just not too into like turn-based games, especially if I can't like create my own character and shit.
Yeah, I
Well,
mean,
I guess you can. You do kind of in Midnight Suns,
you
don't
do create your own character. Yeah,
Yeah, that's
you don't have like a full range of freedom, but yes, Colossus coming back. Stray Beans is here.
Nice. What's up, Stray? Yeah, his original that
Beans.
red and yellow is super sick for Colossus. It's another red and yellow combo I fucking love.
Swan says, question, my local theater is showing all 3 Back to the Future movies tomorrow. Should I go?
Who you going with, Swan?
We don't need to do that live. No, so I have seen all 3 Back to the Future movies. It's been a minute though. But those are the ones that you kind of all got to watch it all back to back to back. But that's a long time to sit in a movie theater though.
Yeah.
I can't do movie theaters for that long. Unless I'm in like the really nice one that I go to with like the reclining seats and everything.
Oh, dude, I love going to movies. I'm trying to remember if I did that. They did Batman Begins, Dark Knight, and Dark Knight Rises when Dark Knight Rises came out at one of the theaters.
I wish I would have gone to see Mask of the Phantasm in theater when it came back. Like,
oh, I got to see it in theaters. Oh, I didn't know they brought it back though.
Yeah, they brought it back for its anniversary. Or I think because Conroy died. Or both.
Yeah, and don't get me wrong about Mask of the Phantasm. I fucking love that movie, but it has that one key moment where I just fucking hate.
Deadpool looks exactly like his Midnight Suns like look.
Dude,
I guess
in my opinion,
I guess because there's not much like freedom you're gonna really get.
I love the white and black Deadpool, but Deadpool, I think that's Rob Liefeld's like only good design.
Oh, Cable.
Oh yeah, Cable's pretty cool looking. I can't really think of any other good Rob Liefeld looking characters though.
I kind of like the Venom and Marvel Rivals more than this one. I like that Marvel Rivals Venom has like goop.
Yeah, see, these are kind of bland looking too compared to the Marvel Rivals ones.
Yeah, and this is the Switch too, so you're being held back by just the nature of the Switch.
Yeah.
If they wouldn't have been cowards and would have released Ultimate Alliance as an actual thing that everyone could have.
I want to see the gameplay of this game.
All right, let me pull that up. We got the gist of the roster.
Yeah, I do. I could go watch this all day though, but I am interested in the gameplay,
Yeah.
and I do like Miles Morales' Spider-Man costume. But my favorite Spider-Man costume, and probably one of my favorite costumes in comics, is the fucking, what is it, Ben Riley Spider-Man costume, the sleeveless blue fucking hoodie.
Yeah, the Scarlet or the
Scarlet
Scarlet
Spider,
Spider
yeah.
one.
Yeah, I fucking love that costume. Oh no, the Ben Riley one, he's got like the shooters around his wrists.
Yeah, the thick.
I love that one too.
So you still have your 4-player, kind of thing, but it's more like a arcadey beat 'em up, I suppose, than a.
Looks
I mean,
kind
it
of the
plays.
same though.
It's very similar, but it's more. I think it is different though.
It looks kind of more like a mobile game.
Yeah, it's just because of the nature of the completely new developers. Like all it is just the IP, right?
Yeah, it does look kind of rough.
Straight means the Marvel characters never look better than the old Capcom art. Yeah, that's right.
Dude, if for fucking Marvel vs. Capcom, that art is so fire. I love the art of Street Fighter. That's why I'm pissed about the new game. It's like more realistic. It looks more like Tekken than fucking Street Fighter.
Yeah.
But I've been playing the fuck out of Mortal Kombat 1. Game's the shit.
Not really into fighting games all that much.
Yeah, they're rough. They definitely fucking get me heated.
I like that Wasp is in this. Like Ant-Man and Wasp were never in the other Ultimate Alliance games. Playable.
Yeah, no, that's pretty cool actually. That'll be interesting to see.
Like the roster of this game is pretty heavy. Like it's a pretty heavy roster. Especially after all the DLCs came out and they added Fantastic Four and
oh damn, yeah, that's cool.
X-Men characters, so you could have full X-Men teams and stuff.
Just give me Daredevil and fucking Black Panther.
I think Daredevil and Black Panther are both in here. I don't think there's anyone but like Spider-Woman. Well, like if you go with like Penance from like the Ultimate Alliance 2, like Penance is there. It's like he doesn't come back.
Is pretty cool.
Nearly everyone came back.
I'm not a fan of like spin-off characters, but I love Spider-Woman's original.
Guy who likes Heelys is right. I'm ready for the next Lego Marvel game. Like, yes, I need. Which I think now there won't be one because I think WB refuses to work on games that are like not theirs now. So there'll just be a lot more Lego DCs or Lego Harry Potters or stuff like that. So I don't think there'll be any more Lego Marvel, sadly. Even though there needs to be one with all of the people in it again. Because
never played any of the Lego games.
Lego Marvel 1 is a good one roster wise. If you like easy, chill, trophy collectible type games where it's just like, yeah, I'll 100% this easy. With a lot, or like Marvel heroes that are like obscure, and you're like, wow, I get to play as blah blah blah. Then yeah, like you can have that in a Lego game.
Yeah,
and
that's
then
pretty cool. Like if you got to play as Beta Ray Bill in a game.
Yeah, like Beta Ray Bill's
in all. That would be sick in this game.
Beta Ray Bill's in all three of the Beta Ray Bill's in all three Lego games, and Beta Ray Bill is also. Beta Ray Bill's also a alt suit in Ultimate Alliance 1. You can give to Thor, and he becomes Beta Ray Bill.
What?
Yep. His voice is still Thor and everything.
The fuck out of the first one.
His voice is still the same, but like he'll look like Beta Ray Bill.
Right.
But yeah, so Beta Ray Bill was a DLC for Lego Marvel 1.
Damn, I'm trying to think of more.
If you play it, then yeah, he's in that. Yeah, he's in all three. It's Lego Marvel 1, Lego Marvel Avengers, and Lego Marvel Superheroes 2.
Damn. Playing as like Dr. Voodoo. I'm trying to think of a more obscure character than Beta Ray
Brother
Bill.
Brother Voodoo is in Lego Marvel Avengers.
Damn.
Oh, there's very little chance that there's not an obscure character that is not in a Lego game. The only ones that would be like X-Men adjacent and Fantastic Four adjacent because they couldn't use them. And so they're like,
they got a lot of different X-Men too.
Yeah. People want like just a Lego X-Men game instead of like messing with like other Marvel stuff. Just Lego X-Men would be awesome.
Yeah, they could get like 75 characters at least.
Yeah. Evil mutants, Morlocks. Agatha Harkness is not in any of the Lego games.
I don't even know who that is.
That's Agatha from Agatha All Along.
Right? I got that.
Yeah, but like her Marvel version of like just an old lady. Yeah, no, she's not in any of the Marvel games. Lego Marvel games. She's in Midnight Suns though, as a ghost.
What's her like powers and shit?
She's like a mage, she's a witch and stuff. Okay. So in Midnight Suns, you can't play as her. She's just an NPC.
You give me Deadpool, Moon Knight, Black Panther, and maybe I'll need some kind of like Silver Surfer, bro. That would be a crazy team.
I don't think that's another person. Silver Surfer, I don't think came back for this, even though he was in one, but he's not.
Wasn't he in one of the X-Men Legends? I know Deadpool. He was one of like the secret characters.
Silver Surfer is in the first Ultimate Alliance, but he doesn't come back. And so Aunt May is playable in Lego Marvel 1. Black Knight appears in, I think, Avengers in 2. Yeah, the Old West characters were in 2. That was the nature of the thing. Swan is mad, and Preston says hail again.
Hail. You're the man, Preston.
Catching up.
Everyone in the chat is the man.
Yeah, especially Preston's a regular. He comes around every single stream. He doesn't miss one.
Fucking legend, dude.
Yeah, so basically
that's
like
a fan of Star-Lord.
It plays different.
It looks kind of just like a watered down version of it.
Yeah. It seems like there's not a whole. I don't think you can even like adjust your powers. Like you can't like swap out powers like in Ultimate Alliance 1.
Oh, definitely don't need it then, dude. I'll just read
like it's basically a lot more like 2, where 2 is very streamlined and very like bare bones and.
Yes, yeah, I do remember 1 being a little more complex. Man, I wish I had 1.
Yeah. That'd be. I thought about doing something like that where I play Ultimate Alliance 1, but like, because what's cool about Ultimate Alliance 1 that you can't do in any of the other ones is you could play as just one character. So if you wanted to run the whole game with one character, you could. And so that would be just like a fun thing to just be like playing only as Thor, right? It's like, yeah, it's just
I tried to do that with Daredevil.
Yeah, Daredevil. You know, you can do it with like Nick Fury. You can do it with Nick Fury, and he'd.
Oh yeah, that's right. Nick Fury's
play the whole game as like a spy. You know. That's another reason why Ultimate Alliance 3 isn't like a proper Ultimate Alliance game. Beating the story, you don't get Nick Fury. That's like the one thing. That's what that's supposed to happen in all of them.
That happens in 2 as well?
Yep, if you beat Ultimate Alliance 2, you get Nick Fury.
Damn, my memory is
he's
shot.
He's cyborg Nick Fury with all the powers of the villains. He's evil.
So what else is on the menu, champ?
This was it. We hit everything.
Crushed it.
Yeah. We were needing news to talk about, and we hit everything. Even like that Vince story and that GTA story I just had set aside to maybe
that
talk
Vince
about.
Shit was hilarious though.
Yeah, we made it work. Without Cynic and his goddamn chortling and chuckling and all that shit that he done.
That was because you cut Jesker off. That was hilarious.
I know. I was just trying to like read the one quote.
Yeah, no, I got what you're doing.
Because that one article was just like
you're just trying to get through it.
There's padding, right? And you're trying to be like, oh, GTA, but I was like, I don't care about the history of GTA. I was like, here's the line. Okay. And then I was like, okay, Jessica, now say your thing. Like I was.
Yep.
Yeah, Preston is right. You do know him. If you know who Preston is, you know who it is.
Who, me?
Yeah.
I know.
He's your bro.
No, I know who Preston is.
Okay.
When did I say I didn't?
I think he just assumed.
Oh, nah. No, you're my man's, bro. Yeah, I meant to say I like your profile picture too. Actually, the cat with the suit. It's pretty cool.
It reminds me, every time I look at it, reminds me of Night in the Woods, if you know that, Preston.
Never heard of her.
It's like one of those like indie darling like Tumblr games. But story's pretty good. See, there's Daredevil.
Yeah, I love his costume.
You excited for Born Again?
The show?
Yeah.
Yeah, the show actually looks sick as fuck.
He doesn't have his emblem though on the chest.
Oh yeah, I didn't notice actually. I thought he was supposed to actually finally get it on there.
I think he might, but people are mad that it's like, where does he have? Why doesn't he have it?
Dude, fuck the haters, man. I love the Ben Affleck Daredevil costume.
Yeah. A little too 2000s-y, but otherwise, yeah. Got the logo at least.
It's got the logo. It's all red. You
I like
can't really fuck up a Daredevil costume.
I like the batons that he had, how they were like
Yeah,
trick.
them shits are cool as fuck.
You could turn it into a blind cane or like extend it out and all that stuff.
Yep.
So cool.
Turn it into nunchucks.
Yeah.
They looked really cool.
I gotta rewatch that movie.
Dude, it gets hated on, probably rightfully so, but I fucking love that movie. The action scenes are super
I got the
dope.
director's cut, so I could watch like the extra lawyery parts that they cut out.
Oh, that's what they cut out. I actually haven't seen the director's cut of it. I've seen the original
there's
like 30
There's like a
fucking
whole
times, though.
subplot of them investigating a murder, I believe.
I need to check that out. Yeah, the story in general is pretty terrible.
The
But
Electra
action
stuff
is
drags. The
incredible.
Electra stuff drags it down.
Yeah. But I love Colin Farrell's Bullseye. Michael Clark Duncan as Kingpin is
Speaking
awesome.
of Electra,
And I love Iron Fist costume too. And
Yeah.
Electra's costume is actually pretty cool too.
yeah, that's the thing with this game is they went just comic accurate with everything. They didn't
Yep.
try to, blow anyone's mind. They were just like, yeah, like keep it simple. It's the Switch.
It's
You can't
more
go too hard anyway.
recognizable.
Yeah,
It pops more.
you're not going to make anyone mad doing a comic accurate suit.
Yeah. Exactly.
And this was also people's like this was Wolverine's return to video games. Was this game?
Oh, really?
Because he was the X-Men and all that weren't in the Marvel versus Capcom Infinite because of the X-Men stuff. So it was like,
Oh,
yeah, we're
what? Really? I
back
thought
in.
Wolverine was still in there though.
Nope, he's not in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
That would be so cool to see him as a Street Fighter like secret character.
Yeah. Well, people were joking about the fact that because Terry Bogard and May are in the Street Fighter 6 DLC, that the next pack was gonna have Cyclops. They're like, just what if it had Cyclops?
Oh, that'd be so
Announcing
sick.
Street Fighter 6 and it's like Cyclops and it's like, oh my god. He does the
That would be dope
handshake
as
with
fuck.
Ryu like in the Marvel vs. Capcom
Yeah.
thing. It's like, oh my god. They're
Yeah,
doing
that
it.
art, that is so sick on that cover when they're all facing off.
Yeah. But after that
Iconic.
collection was announced, so there's at least a high likelihood that Marvel vs. Capcom comes back.
That'd be dope. That's the Psylocke I have on my arm. That
The-
design.
The Betsy Braddock.
Yep, the original banger.
I never
That
read
Carlos
Psylocke
costume
comics,
is
so
sick.
Psylocke for me was always just like because she's not in a whole lot of stuff either. So
No, she's not. I
always on
just
the
love her
outside.
design. I always thought she was the sexiest bitch in comics.
Mhm.
And she's like a fucking her powers are hella cool. She's like a magic ninja.
It's like you play as Crystal. Everyone wants to play as Crystal.
Yeah. Dave, they gotta throw who's that dude? Paul from Spider-Man? He's gotta be a character in there.
Yeah, Paul. Paul is with his he throws the cuck chair. Throws
Yep.
Peter's cuck chair at the enemies.
Yeah, he could have all kinds of like Mr. Satan Hercule type moves.
And he is like half demon or something, so he would have some powers
It'd be like the mask then, he could just conjure shit.
or something. I don't know what his powers are.
Oh,
Paul's
Miss
weird.
Marvel. Her design's okay.
Yeah, I mean it's her costume's already so easy to do anyway that it's hard to mess up.
I mean, in like her like original like design from the comics, it's not terrible.
Yeah, it's like Doctor Strange is like it's not like that Marvel rival stuff is just so over designed. I feel.
Yeah. I didn't mind Doctor Strange's too much, but I thought his boots were pretty terrible. He kind of like fucked the whole costume up.
Yeah, that's really just the problem with those rivals designs is that They're
Yeah,
just
too
it's
bulky
too
and a
much
little
for
over designed. Yeah.
like a really strong Overwatch style, Ultimate Alliance 3 style blend is really what you need. It's kind of what Midnight Suns was too. Like Midnight Suns had just really strong
I'm
blended
gonna have to throw
designs.
that bitch on and try it again. Because he had a fuckload of characters in that game.
Yeah, and the alternate costumes were more or less good for everyone, and
I
except
just
for
didn't like the
Hulk.
combat system at all.
Yeah, it took a lot. I enjoyed it. Like I just loved like random combos of like, okay, who's gonna do what, and getting the cards where it's like, okay, these are quick cards, so you can move right after you're played, and then
Yeah, and I used to
um,
love like card games like that, but I don't know. Elden Ring fucking spoiled me in FromSoft games. I just love the action of it.
yeah, I I'm still like I still look at Elden Ring on my thing. I'm like, I don't want to play it. I
I
don't
know.
want to. I've
I'm taking a
heard
break from it for a while.
I've heard that the final boss of the DLC, right? And I know who it is, and I think I've unlocked it at this point, but like the hardest in the franchise, Snowman. Like
Oh man,
actually. Like and I think even Miyazaki himself said this is the hardest we can make it with current hardware limitations.
damn, dude.
Like it's like jeez. And
Yeah,
apparently
I don't
like
even think I'm close to him yet.
like it's like harder than Orphan and harder than like Millennia.
Madeir was a fucking bitch.
Like because apparently there's like he doesn't stop attacking. He has no stamina meter, so
Ugh.
he just can keep going and going. He has like blinding effects that actually blind you.
Oh
Like
damn, like the screen goes black.
no, but it's like because like the effects are so blinding that they will actually hurt your eyes. They had to
Oh
nerf
shit.
his effects because they were too blinding
Oh
for people
damn.
to be like, I can't see. It's
No, I
actually
want
too
the
bright.
original director's cut lights in my face.
Well,
I need to beat him.
that's the thing. Like he's nerfed now, so everyone's like, I beat him pre-nerf, but all they nerfed was that
Damn.
he had like a broken hitbox that like hit you when you weren't meant to be hit, and
I can
yeah, and
never
then
be a
like those
true
light
Souls
effects were
player
too
then
bright.
if I can't beat him on the original content.
Yeah, no, you gotta turn off auto update, but it's already been patched, so it doesn't matter
It's too late, man.
unless you're on PC where you could roll it back or something. I think that's a another WoW Wednesday in the history books. We covered everything, so now hopefully we can build up another thing for next week. Thank you, Snowman, for coming on. Your audio issues have
Yeah,
been
man, I had a
fixed.
blast.
You can be on every week.
What'd you say?
I said your audio issues have been fixed, so you can be on every week.
Oh yeah, bro. I'll be here, man.
And thank you, Cynic, for coming on. Thank you, Jesker, for dragging yourself out of the doldrums to come
He's
on.
a trooper.
He's a trooper. That never misses a show. Never missed a show, that Jesker. Just like Preston never misses a show, and
Yeah, you're the
Swan
man too. Everyone in the
on
chat.
her birthday didn't miss the show. So, and guy who's liked Heelys shows up every so often, and Ruby King, who's the newest, who comes around more often.
Hey,
But
all you motherfuckers. I love y'all.
we love everyone in the chat. We love all of our regular viewers. And with that, thank you all for watching, and I'm going to play the outro.